friends. Hi, how is everybody today? I hope you are all well. Today is Saturday, May 28th. We are getting near the end of the month. It is almost the end. My goodness. But yes, we're here. We are going to be doing some more. We're going to be doing some more Arcade Spirits tonight. I'm tired being you went grocery shopping. Ooh. We actually had a grocery delivery today. Because we did not want to face the grocery store. I'm doing really good. I went to Sushi Palace with my besties for dinner tonight. It was great. I ate the good sushi. I don't want to say I had so much sushi. I had a reasonable amount of sushi. Thank you so much. They're press-ons. See, they all come in this like little box here. Box. Oh, that's just a box of fingernails right here. Tired and starting walking for. Ooh, that sounds awesome. I want to go for like a good hike. Like I have not been like good hiking in a while. I could tolerate doing that. Like it's so funny because some of my friends at work, like they'll go on. There's a cemetery not too far from the office, and they'll just do like cemetery walks. And every time they want to do the cemetery walk, and I'm in the office, I'm just like deceased. Which is kind of fitting, really. But anyway, that's what we did this morning. My nails are like wide and I have a hard time finding it's nice and had the energy. Hey, heck yeah. It started off really bad here this morning. It started off like super rainy, big thunderstorms. And then later this afternoon, I want to say like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, I went up north to my folks. Because my sister needed some help organizing some of her inventory for work, and that went pretty well. And then we went to Sushi Palace, which rules. It's like my favorite restaurant just about. But all that being said, hiking sounds really awesome as long as the weather stays pretty cool. Like last weekend was super hot. But I'm gonna open this up and let's find, where did I put the new challengers? We're gonna jump right in. So when we left off on Wednesday, which is again a weird day for me to stream, but I did anyway. We had just met the first 3 of our new teammates, shall we say, in the esports. Field of Dreams, I am familiar, but I have not actually seen that movie before. Oh, I just kicked my subwoofer. Oopsie. So we're about to go meet our 4th teammate. Played this game for 8 hours already somehow? Des, oh my god. Do you have a new favorite, or are you still making choices? I gotta get into like the mode, like get ready to like talk. I don't have any water in here with me. This was a poor decision. We like just walked in the door maybe like 10 minutes ago, and I was like, oh man, gotta get stream going, and then completely forgot to like get any water or any. Falling for Domino. Oh yeah, I like him. Okay. I stride into the laundromat ready to go introduce myself. However, I'm getting the feeling that a person I'm approaching doesn't want to be approached. They're completely glued to their phone, earbuds in, head down, facing the screen, watching intently. Only breaking eye contact with the screen to briefly fold something from the laundry pile next to them. Watching really. That's true. Yeah, he's I believe he's from New Jersey, or he was rather from New Jersey. He's not too far from like where I'm from. But that one caught me off guard. I was not expecting that. I try waving to them, a simple hello, but nothing's doing. They continue folding and watching and folding. Will I really be able to obtain my dream if my team members are way more interested in cleaning clothes than cleaning house? I awkwardly shift my weight while I awkwardly debate the pros and cons of tapping them on the shoulder. I don't want to scare them, but I do need to talk to them. You can do this, Pank. I take a deep breath, steadying myself. I'm about to very politely place a finger on their shoulder when, blinking, they sit up and their eyes lock. Feels like I'm being analyzed, as they are able to peer deep into my soul and read my personal character traits. Huh? Oh, hey, you're that person I ran into earlier, aren't you? The phrasing person. Yeah, that's me. Embarrassingly, it's me.
Hold on a sec. I can't really hear you over the game.
Oh, which game? They remove their earbuds one at a time.
It's the Beginning 6 tournament. I'm streaming it on my phone.
Oh, Beginning 6. I don't know what that is.
I can tell by the way you're looking at me. You have no idea what I'm talking
Oh, they're so nervy.
Let me explain.
I want to interrupt. I know what tournament they're talking about, but they keep on rolling and I don't want to be rude, especially to a new potential teammate. Beginning is a West Coast tournament. Oh, is this like Evo? So not only was he he was a very versatile actor. Like, that's the thing that I'm keeping in mind. Like, he had such a fucking range. Most of the focus on the original whatever FOD stands for again, I forget. However, this year they put in FOD too. First major one we've seen. Specific Discomfort 2 is only a few years old. Players are still figuring out how to break the game, find cool combos, see what's OP. They haven't even settled on a good tier list yet. Just yesterday, I stumbled upon a glitch with Tomokaze that basically makes her unstoppable. I tried to recreate it in training mode, but I just couldn't. Now I'm really hoping to see someone pull it out during this tournament. I blink in response.
You probably don't really care about Discomfort too.
No, that's the complete opposite.
I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'll let you do your laundry. Sorry.
No! I care about FOD2! I really, really care about FOD2! I play it all the time!
Oh, okay. Wow. I honestly wasn't expecting that. Cool.
Oh.
By the way, I'm Rhapsody.
Oh, I like them. I'm Elise, but go by Pank. Maybe you've seen that handle before on the leaderboards? Pank. Rhapsody pauses, chewing on their lower lip, putting my name through the databases of their mind. Nope. Never heard of you. Sorry. No matter. Well, Pank, since you aren't here to do laundry, why are you here? We don't get many other gamers here besides the occasional rando, and of course our little team. Actually, I'm here to join the team. Domino said I could join, so I did. I'm the new teammate. Oh, really? Domino said that? I know Domino accepted me, but what if Rhapsody rejects me? Then what? Congratulations, it's not every day someone wants to join our motley crew, and fewer that we actually accept. They often scoff at our aloofness and leave to never return. But I'm glad Domino gave you the pass. I've been looking for some fresh blood to train. Train? You want to train me? Rhapsody goes back to nonchalantly folding clothes as they speak. I've taught many people to play Fist of Discomfort, but I already know how to play. Yes, but the difference between them and you is their pro status. I've already had a few disciples climb that ladder to victory. Knowing the basics is a great start, but have you perfected your play? I know every hitbox, I know every combo, I know how to abuse the program code so that you can destroy your enemy every time. To be frank, I know everything about FOD2. Maybe I don't know everything about FOD2, but it's not like I'm going in cold. I think I've got years of experience. Do I really need training so badly? Still, always more I can learn. If they're willing to teach, I'm willing to be taught, and odds are I can teach them a few of my own tricks in exchange. I'm gonna need to borrow your brain for a few weeks. If I had access to all the tips and tricks Rhapsody knows, I could easily become a pro. Hey, you seen that movie Freaky Friday where a single mom switches bodies with her daughter and in the end they better understand each other? I think we may need to do that. For science. That'd be great, but if I remember correctly, they both kept their own brains in the switcheroo. But if you find one slightly perturbed scientist to perform a brain swap, I'm in. I'd love to analyze what tactics you already know and don't know. It'll give me a great starting point. Cheesy! Hello! Welcome. This is great. Having a training partner could help me get to the next level, and maybe we can inspire Team GCF to join us on this adventure too. We should play sometime. Like, now? How about right now? Oh, Rhapsody looks down, a strand of their hair hiding their face. I don't really play FOD2. What? I prefer to watch. To instruct. To cheer on my friends. And now I'm back to wallowing in doubt. I've met one person who seems to understand FOD2 on the same wavelength as myself, and they don't even play? Perhaps I should clarify a little. Yes, do that.
Right when FOD2 launched, I was recruited on a professional team. Team play to win.
Oh! The team that Fruit Blood joined?
It wasn't at all what I expected. I wanted a team, a group of friends.
Rhapsody is me when I watch horror games.
Instead, I got a super aggro team. Always trying to prove themselves with a better than the rest attitude. It was gross.
Oh, wow.
I was ostracized because I wasn't competitive enough. They all pushed each other real hard. Too hard.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I refused to join in their unhealthy behaviors, and so they kicked me out.
Okay, damn, alright.
In the end, I wasn't good enough.
Oh, honey.
Sure, they win almost all the time, so I guess they've got that going for them. But they're all a bunch of no-good, hyper-aggressive people who end up toxifying our community.
Oh, sweetie pie.
The scene would be better off without them.
I hope Fruit Blood is able to stay above all that. I wonder if she'll be okay there.
After they tossed me out of the team house, I just don't have the heart to dive back in professionally. But that doesn't mean I'm not a part of Team Good Clean Fun. I'm here to stay.
Alright. So then if you don't play anymore, what do you do? Oh, I shoutcast matches. So you yell at your teammates and cast them out if they fail? Wait, casting! You do the play-by-play voiceover? Correct, sorry. Shoutcast comes from the earliest software used for it. Kind of an old school term. And as the eldest here, I come to use the language I grew up with. Liz, hello! Good welcome! I'm like a sports announcer, giving the audience updates, introducing useless stats about the match, and building up the hype by yelling, GOAL! I'm that person, except for play sports with esports. Yeah, I get it. You must really love it. To dedicate your life to knowing every little detail to share and teach everyone watching, that takes a lot of passion. I can't help but get sucked in by the thrill of the matchups. A player's passion is infectious, and I get caught up in it. Suddenly, there's a beeping noise, and for once, it's not Iris. My laundry! I forgot all about it! That's the timer for the next load. Listen, it was great chatting with you, Pank, but these socks won't find their matches themselves. You should go introduce yourself to the rest of the team. They're all good folks, if not a bit interesting in their own way. You'll see what I mean. But don't forget to come and find me later when you're ready to start your training.
Catch you later.
Rhapsody smiles, waves me off, and returns their focus back to their laundry. I love the potential Yakuza tattoos they've got going on here. Like, alright. A shoutcaster, huh? All the announcers I've watched always have a full E-tank and 100% non-stop power, but Rhapsody's so chill. Too chill to fit the profile. They didn't even raise their voice once. However, they do know a ton about FOD2, which is advantageous for that profession. And how could I forget? They want to teach me. Rhapsody will be a fun person to learn. Oh god. I like their vibe. But I don't think that I'm on the romance train for them. So, but this is some exceptional fucking writing. Like, friends, can we just take a moment to appreciate how well this game is fucking written? Like, good goddamn. Like, I need to express my appreciation for that, because there is an art to writing visual novels for sure. And not every game I've ever played has had not every game has had like the best fucking writing, even though they've been fun to play. Both of these games so far are just top tier. H! I'm excited to be around someone that shares the same passion for FOD2 that I have. I hope that Rhapsody shows me some great strats to defeat my enemies. With those, perhaps I can take Liz, how do I say your name? Fruit Blood! Down a couple notches. Maybe I'll even get the chance to hear them shoutcast. Okay, whom do I want to talk to next? Alright, we've got two left. We've got Cat, and we've got Controller. I think we will talk to Cat Person first, because I'm afraid that they're going to be mean to me. So, let's go talk to... I think this is Jinx. A woman in black drifts sharply around at turn after turn in Fast Car 7, navigating her virtual car effortlessly down a winding mountain road. I should probably wait for her to finish up before approaching. No need to be weird about this. So I'm content to watch out the corner of my eye as she closes in the end of the race, coming up hard and fast on a rival driver. I wonder if those other cars are online players or just AI chumps. Arsene, hello! Are there any online ready arcade games within FOD? Okay, good, so I won't be ruining anything for you. There's so little I know about this stuff. The whole cabinet resembles a simplified driver's seat with steering wheel and gear shift and pedals and so on. I know diehard PC gamers who love racers have similar gear. Ah, okay. Understood. There is something that happens? Oh no. But one thing strikes me as unusual. She isn't using the pedals. There's some sort of makeshift knob and lever system attached to the wheel, which indirectly pushes on the pedals. Is that normal for arcade games? Before I can find... But besides that, it's so good, it's so good, it's so good. Okay, okay, good. Before I can ponder it further, her crash slides sideways across the finish line. First place, fireworks, confetti, cheering, and she ignores it all. With her game complete, I approach while she climbs out of the seat and fetches her walking cane, leaning heavily on it as she pulls herself up to standing with great effort. Her metal knee braces creak as she does so. Instinctively, I want to step up and offer to help her, but she's on her feet before I can do so. Got in at 11 last night. I was up until 7 a.m. playing. Oh my god. She then turns to face me, shifting the disability assist walking cane from hand to hand as she shifts her weight.
You want next?
You want next? Been standing there a while. Don't say something wrong. Don't say something wrong. Mitch, hello! No good answer! Oh, damn! Okay. Let's go with say something regular wrong. Oh, I can't even read that. I can't even read that. I can't even read that out loud. It's just like cringe. Don't exist to be your inspiration porn, whoever you are. Tip for next time, don't go high or low. Just treat folks like me how you treat anyone else. Got it? Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. She sighs deeply, reaching up to rub at her temples before responding.
Syringomyelia.
Syringomyelia? Syringo was it now?
Cysts in the spinal cord. Results in weakness or partial paralysis of the extremities. Varies from person to person.
Oh.
Weak legs and arms in my case.
I can't! I could not bring myself to read that phrasing out loud. It's
days.
just...
Some bad days.
Whoo! Super cringe knowing a lot of disabled people in my life. So, like...
Used to carry an explanation on an index card. Had a stack of them. Would hand one out to anyone who hassled me, then walk away. But figured that was too catty of me. Stopped doing it. Better to just talk it out in the open than be dismissive.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
You good with talking it out in the open, like adults? Or want to take another run at inserting foot into mouth?
Yes, I'm good with talking, thank you. Good.
Call me Jinx. One word, 4 letters. Nice and simple. And you are?
Also 4 letters! Hank, pleased to meet you, despite my fumble.
Takes more than one fumble to turn me away. Always willing to give benefit of the doubt. Don't worry about it. What brings you to this little arcade? Not much going on here.
She is
Cool to
super
come for the
cute.
laundry or the pizza.
She also looks a lot like the doll that I just got. So what happens if you stay absolutely silent? Like, do you have like a similar reaction? So I talked with Domino about joining your team, and now I'm going around asking for everyone's buy-in. Considering how I acted just now, you've got every right to tell me to hit the street. She considers, tapping her fingers along the handle of her cane. Oh, it jumps right to the disability conversation. Joining Team GCF? Really? Why? Not that professional of a team, just a bunch of friends who play FOD too and stuff. Oh, Cheesy, you would. I know, and that's okay. At this point, I'd be happy to play in any team. I know I can't get where I want to be alone. I can feel you on that one. Situation like mine, you need to rely on others more than you want. You just have to accept the facts on the ground in the end. And thinking about it, it might be fun to take a pro tour run. No way we actually make it, but it might be fun. Listen, Cheesy, I can read pretty much everybody at this point, which is why we're not romancing Zapper, because she is just me, and that'd be weird, okay? I do fully intend to cosplay her at some point, though. It's gonna be me with Domino. Okay, sounds good to me. Find me down here in the arcade more often than the others. You can do some practice scrims in FOD 2 whenever you like, provided I'm not racing. Yeah, I'm getting the impression that everyone here has a side hustle. Some games they play as much as FOD 2. Self-obsessed. She leans against the fast car's 7 cabinet and taps the gas brake hand control lever with her cane. Modified for me, all special like. Friend of Ben and Matt's did it for me. Techie named Naomi! Aw, Naomi! Can't work the pedals, no, but my arms still have some play, and hand controls take care of everything. A little harder, but I like a challenge. Not just a fast car is 7, though. Secretly, tweak this cab to run all sorts of racing games. Probably a copyright violation, but so what? I like to mix up what I drive. It gets boring otherwise. Doesn't play fast cars 1 through 6, too. That's so nice of them to modify their game for you. That's really swell of them, you know? Making an expensive mod like that just so you can play. I'm glad to see this arcade is so supportive. Reasonable accommodations. Very reasonable. No, that's the legal term. The facility owner has to provide reasonable accommodations under law. That's why they have stools to stand on if you're short, noise-canceling headphones if you need them, quiet hours on Sundays for attention-deficit gamers, stuff like that. Didn't have to push real hard on this. Ben and Matt are good people and knew just who to call to solve this problem for me.
Not bad at all.
Nice when folks are accommodating not just because they have to be, but because they want to be. She pauses, considering me for one quiet moment.
It's your story anyway.
I am very good at opening my mouth and inserting my foot. Story?
What moves you? What makes you tick? Why you're so hyped for the Pro Tour that you're willing to trust an unknown team of casuals? If we're going to be teammates, I should know you better. You already know enough about me. Only fair I get to learn more about you. Figure out who I'm dealing with.
Makes sense.
Sets expectations rather than making assumptions. Makes sense, yeah?
Totally. I wouldn't say I exactly know her heart and soul, but I guess she's offered as much as she wants to, for now. I will speak every positive about this entire voice cast because it's so good, but God, the voice direction in this game. See, I was just praising the writing before, because the writing is just, like, chef's kiss. She stands there patiently waiting for me to lay it all out for her. Well... I feel like I'm doing the silly answers a lot more than anything, so... Yeah, sitting on your butt playing FOD2 in your bedrooms on the keyboard all day is boring. This seems more fun. You know what my day is like? Wake up, brush teeth, clock in with the day job, eat a food, play games, go to bed, repeat forever. It's boring. If I don't shake things up a bit, I'm gonna go bonkers. The way I see it, joining a team, even a more casual one, can only be fun. I'm down for fun, or interesting at the least. And she actually smirks. Considering she rarely smiles, that's a hell of a thing.
Not bad at all.
Normally I like to play it safe, but sometimes interesting is good. Shakes things up, makes you confront long-standing problems. I learned to regret letting you bring interesting... Might learn to regret letting you bring interesting times to my doorstep, but okay, I'm willing to give you a fair shake. Jinx shuffles from foot to foot, clearly a bit tired from standing around.
See you later.
Alright, tiring out now. I think I'll go take 5. Good luck with the others. Try to keep your foot out of your mouth. You'll do fine. Roger. Thanks, Jinx. That was awkward. Well, awkward at first. Thankfully, I didn't nuke myself from orbit on that one, and things smoothed out considerably afterwards. In fact... I mean, she did look great. She seemed a thoughtful person, not quick to rush to judgment on me. I think we'll get along just fine. There's a certain aura of cool control about her. She can be fierce, but knows when to be fierce. And if I can't drive her away over an accident like that, I think we'll do well as teammates. Okay, whom do I want to talk to next? Last option! Pizza friend. Take the surprise me pizza? Oh dear. A young woman sits at a table, largely ignoring her half-eaten salad in favor of the beeps and boops of the game she's playing. And she's playing her lunch break RPG session on a 30-year-old portable game console? Seriously? That's some retro dedication. I wonder what happens if you pick the hard option on everyone, you just have to pick again. Oh, I'm not sure. Immediately, I feel a bit self-conscious about literally rolling on up to someone minding their own business. Rather than being stuck trying to find a non-creepy way to introduce myself, she notices my approach and offers a greeting first.
Oh. Hello.
Oh.
Can I help you with something? You look lost.
Oh. No, actually, I wanted to talk to you. Domino suggested I get your approval for joining Team DCF. My tag's Pank.
My name's Grace. That's like just my name. My name is Grace. I don't use aliases or gamer tags or anything.
Ah. Oh, Liz, you'll have to report back with findings. And you want to join us? Really? We're not actually much of a team, more of a social club or something. Just a circle of friends who all happen to play FOD too. Dance part, Michael, where the fuck are you? are you and how are you redeeming dance party? You're not even here. I will say with Grace, just using Grace is so funny because I just use Arsene, so it's like, I'm Arsene, but call me Arsene. And it's like, ah, yes, this wood is wood. All right. Ahem. Yes, now back to the game. Yay! I'm glad the movie was good. I've heard very good things about it, so I assumed it would be. Okay. All right, I know. Want to visit? You know what? I know it's still there, so that's pretty cool. I know. I'm aiming for the Pro Tour myself, so it's a weird fit, but what can I say? This is where I'm supposed to be, apparently. Supposed to be? Is there a prophecy or something? If you count an adorable little app named Iris as a soothsayer, sure, we can call it prophecy. Iris sent you here? Oh, well, okay, that changes everything.
Hello.
Hello, Iris. Oh, I recognize her voice now. Sorry, I'm freshly installed, so I'm still cross-linking my databases, but that's my mom. Hi, Mom. Yeah. Wait, Mom? Iris calls you Mom? I actually saw the game that they played there last year and everybody just like walking out of the stands or like the corn. It was really cool. I have questions.
Right. Hi. I sorta invented Iris.
That's so cool.
I mean, it was a group effort, not just me, but I led the team that made her. We'd inherited a pile of half-finished projects in ancient code from various dead companies. Funware, Dynamic Systems, Retrowave, Cineslotion. It was my idea to put all the pieces together into a single
That's
package.
so cute.
A virtual assistant with a winning personality. But that was years ago, during an internship in my sister's company. And long before Iris got pulled off the market.
Wow.
Thankfully, someone leaked her code, and now there's rogue servers around so they can live freely.
Aww.
I'd hate to see Iris and her sisters killed.
League of Their Own. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I've definitely heard of a League of Their Own. I don't know if I want to go with the bold. Do I want to go bold here, or do I want to just go neutral? I feel like I should go bold. Like, I've been making choices. So someone leaked the code, eh? Really? Someone leaked the code? Just someone. She shuffles nervously in her seat at the implied accusation. I will neither confirm nor deny. I shouldn't be talking about this at all. I don't entirely know why my sister tried to kill Iris. There are rumors. Scary rumors. I'm not involved. I have new projects now. I've moved on. Even if I'm proud of my work with Iris, I have to move on. If the wrong people pay attention to me... Look, can we please change the subject? Can we please change the subject, please? Damn, I was trying to tease her, not open a can of worms. Changing the subject, I would be smart right now. You're here to play games, right? I like games. Always have. They've been my passion long before I got interested in AI research. Grace shows me the gray plastic chunk of retro gaming hardware lying on her table next to her lunch. This is actually the very first game console I ever owned as a kid. Bought it used with my allowance. After I got bored of the limited games I could play, I upgraded it myself. Replaced the screen with a color LCD, changed the guts for a miniature PC motherboard. All on my own dime. Well, on the dimes my family were willing to give me anyway. They saw video games as a waste of time. Really? I thought games were big business. Always have been, always will be. But not quite as important to society as whatever random mishmash of tech my siblings cook up. but I love games, and I especially love console games. You can't do long narratives or open world RPGs with arcade cabinets. Sounds like PC games too.
Of course.
Exactly. I mean, I do play FOD2 and enjoy the puzzle of it, but I prefer to sink most of my hours into RPGs. Japanese, Western, don't care. I'm even developing my own RPG, actually. The Wanderlost Trail. It's a working title. Development is pretty slow since it's just me, but I hope to make a living, breathing world beyond compare. I can sympathize. I love sitting down and sinking into a game for hours. I feel ya. PC gamers, we know what it's like to go one more turn, and next thing you know, the sun's gone down and come back up. Can't imagine doing that standing up in an arcade cabinet. Exactly. To really delve deep into a game that's not as shallow as blasting aliens or munching dots. A game that's more than a game. A game that is the world. And then she realizes her salad is starting to wilt, left unattended for so long. Oh, I should finish this up. And I need to clear this dungeon too. Sorry. I tend to ramble a lot, and once I get on a roll... It's fine. Hardly rambly at all. And enjoy your lunch. Right? I love RPGs.
Bye.
Okay, bye for now. Soon enough, she's buried herself deeply into the twin activities of nourishing her body and mind, shutting me out completely. That was a relief, meeting a friendly person with no strings attached. None I could spot anyway, right? Gotta admire her passion. She's got a strong heart and her head's on straight. It's clear Grace Oh, slight typo. It's clear Grace is passionate about her work and her play. I really respect that. Good to know someone on this team is going to simply be a delight to play with. I'm fascinated by the surprise me pizza. Like, what the hell is a surprise me pizza? Spending so long indoors soaking in the smells of detergent, pepperoni, and brass tokens has been draining. So we decided to step out and get some fresh air. Fresh air and a moment of reflection. I'm still a bit confused. The team's barely a team. It's a ragtag bunch of individual friends without any cohesive direction. I left the apartment this morning hoping to live out my dream of being an FOD2 champion, but that's not a dream they all share with me, right? So why exactly did Iris lead me here? I think I'm owed some answers by this point. Hey Iris, got a moment? Sure thing, what's up? This just isn't adding up. Help me understand. Walk me through the logic here. I asked you to find a professional team for me, one headed towards FOD2 Pro Tour victory. And you led me to a laundromat where a bunch of friends hang out? It's no slight on them. I think they could be a lot of fun, but this isn't exactly what I asked you for, you know? Iris pauses before responding. Tell me, why do you want to win the Pro Tour so badly? What do you mean, why? It's the pinnacle to reach for. It's the Pro Tour Championship. Why wouldn't I want that? Except before this championship existed, you were content to play on an amateur level. It's not about the glory or even your childhood dream, is it? So why? Why do you need this victory so badly? Who doesn't want to be the best they can be? Everybody's trying to be their best selves, right? To really live up to their potential. That's me. I'm being my best self. It makes me happy to reach for the gold and see it through. It's a good thing. Why shouldn't I have confidence in myself? It's not about wanting to win a game. It's about why you want to win. The truth behind the dream. And I'm sorry to say, I calculated your truth from your own words, posted to social media. Just so you realize I'm not making this up, let me quote some of these back at you. The words are in her voice, but I'm definitely the one who wrote them as she echoes these short messages back to me. Okay, you miserable little piece of shit, if you think you're such hot shit, then 1v1 me. I still remember how proud they were when I came home with that trophy. It felt so good. It was just kiddie soccer, but my trophy was bigger, shinier. We'd won. We actually won the regionals. My parents were so happy. They clapped for me, told me I was a champion. They made me pancakes. I've been chasing that feeling ever since. It's a wonderful feeling being wrapped up in praise and pride. I want to be a champion. I have to be a champion. I have to win. It's all I have going for me in the end. I didn't realize how hard I was biting my lip until the reading ended. I really need to speak in my defense. I mean, I should, even defensing the indefensible. I'd been awake 20 hours running when I wrote that. Obviously, I have more going on in my life than just winning all the time. But Iris shakes her head at my words, seeing right through them, and explains.
In your heart, you feel that if you aren't constantly winning, you must be a loser, a fraud, an imposter.
Me? I'm so sorry, me?
this isn't even the only time you talked about it. I could cite more examples if you like. Nearly all of your social media communication is related to your gaming habits.
Oof.
Not your job or family or friends. This is all you have. All you feel you have.
Damn, girl. Okay.
You've built up so much of your dream around this game, around winning this game, that your whole self-worth is tied into it.
Oh, Iris, sweetie.
And I think you see the obvious problem with that. I hope.
I pause, feeling rather attacked when my own phone lays into me, but there's sympathy in her digital voice, not accusation. She doesn't want to call me out. She wants me to call myself out.
What do you think will happen if you join the Pro Tour and fail to make it all the way to an ultimate victory?
Iris K with a therapy function.
How would you react?
I mean, I get it. Logically, only one team wins the Pro Tour, so it's not like I'm betting my entire existence on winning.
Except you are.
Oof.
That's exactly what you're doing.
Oh, fucking
Self-esteem
cut
is
right
on the
into
line.
me, girl!
Every day you compete. Wanting to win a video game is fine. It's a good thing. And I'm certainly not arguing against having a dream and making it happen. But it's not healthy to gamble yourself
Damn.
at the same time, tying them both together. Do you dream of winning? Or are you just terrified of losing and feeling pain?
Oof. Oh, yeah, I guess it is the beginning of fireworks season, isn't it? Full-size Iris conversation, my favorite because she's so animated and well done. I always loved it. Oh my god, Arsene. Big ol' bite pillow. Big ol' bite pillow. I love it. I love it so much. Boom Boom looked out the window and two people were running. Oh, that's great.
I could sense that when I analyzed you. I may be code instead of flesh and blood, but I'm an empathy engine at heart.
Oh, Iris.
But I couldn't just say that outright. You wouldn't have believed me. So I had to lead you here. To people who can help you find something more to reach for while also reaching for victory. And you can help them, too.
I love Pillow so much. Pillow is great.
The goal of any Irish should be to help as many people as possible.
Oh, Iris. She smiles up at me, hopeful that I'll understand her words. For example, Loxley's very ambitious, even if many of his ambitions are secretive. He searches for justice and fairness in the world. Victory for all. I can't think of a better kind of victory than one everyone can share in. You could share in it as well. Ooh. Now, that said, if all you want to be is Pank, Destroyer of Scrubs, I'm not going to force you down this path. Legend of Pank will be yours to do with as you please. Uninstall me and I'll bother you no further. You have free will. But if you're also Elise Explosion, who's desperate to fill the hole in her heart with victories, please consider staying with Team GCF for your own sake, and I'll help you any way I can on this path. Whew. I'll turn myself off now, give you time to think. If we never speak again, I know I won't take it personally. Thank you. Out of respect for Iris, I decide to take the question seriously. All day long I've been focused on it, savoring it, wanting this team situation to work out so I could get more of it. Winning. Every story I've read tells you to chase your dreams no matter what. That's a noble thing to do, right? And this was my dream. From as far back as I can remember, my wildest dreams were always ones of victory. Sure, I have a job, I pay my taxes, I have my friends, usually online. I head out of town to visit my extended family almost every holiday season. But none of that moves me, really gets me out of bed and moves me. No, my dream moves me. And that dream was to keep on being a winner forever. And isn't that enough? Isn't it a good thing to be the very best like no one ever was? Who am I? Who do I really want to be? Today, I'm Elise Explosion, and I don't feel like a winner right now. No helping it. She's right. I hadn't really seen things from that perspective before, but she's definitely right. The sickening feeling whenever I lose, whenever I'm a loser. Winning feels better, feels right. Without it, I feel miserable, like I'm miserable. Miserable, pathetic little nothing. And I'm not so far gone as to think that's a healthy way to live. If Iris thinks this new path can help me, so be it. Sorry, guys. I owe it to myself to at least try. I tap Iris's icon, not to uninstall it, but to activate it. Okay. You're right, Iris. I might need help. And if you think Team GCF can provide that help, well, I'm willing to try. Thank you. Thank you for trusting me. And for what it's worth, I think you can still try out for the Pro Tour if that's what you want. But be aware of why you want that victory, too. If you can find a way to achieve your dream in an emotionally healthy manner, well, that'd be great. And with Team GCF in your corner, I calculate you can do just that. Team GCF needs Elise, and Elise needs Team GCF. With a deep sigh, I try to push most of this aside and focus on the here and now. You can keep calling me Pank. It's my self-chosen name. Well, Pank, I think I've given you enough food for thought. Now I should let you chew on it a bit. Iris, offline. I'm still not totally sure what to make of this. If my dream is one of victory, but victory is unhealthy, well, what do I do? What now? But as I'm pondering exactly what shape my new dream should take, I hear a voice behind me.
Hail, friend!
Oh no, oh no. How did they know? Oh. H! H!
Woo, back up for it. H! I was hoping you hadn't wandered far afield. Be a moment to chat, Pank. Anything. Anything you say, buddy. Yes, I was just chatting with Iris a bit about things.
I offer my sincere apologies.
Give me a second, guys. I'm creative at work here right now. H! Arsene, we've decided to, we use H in lieu of saying horny constantly. Welcome to the joke. That's a great one. We're gonna start using it a lot, especially during this game, I'm sure. So, H it is. Yeah, basically, exactly, yes. I see. Seems you were deep in rapport with our fair digital maiden. Apologies for the interruption. Frankly, I think I needed the interruption. What's up, Loxley? 'Twas conversing with my friends, and we came to the realization we treated you rather impolitely. You came here to play FOD2, yes, and we doth protest too much about our lack of interest in your dreams of FOD2 glory. Today's stream is brought to you by the letter H! And the number 69! Wait. My dreams are a bit in flux at the moment, honestly. Still, you sought to play your favorite game, and we were less than accommodating, so if you'll permit me, we'd love to play a bit with you.
Fairness in all things.
It's only fair we see things from your perspective, too, so we shall return hence to yon arcade for challenge and revelry. Cheesy! I'm a married woman. My head's still reeling from Iris upending. Oh, I don't know. Just about every preconceived notion I had about myself. But I won't deny FOD2 helps me clear my head and focus. Okay, be there in a moment. Excellent. Take your moment and we shall see you afterwards. Okay, is it random who they send after you, or is it always Loxley? Because if it's always Loxley, then that's one thing. But if they can sense, like, the H levels from over here, that's some excellent engine writing. It feels strange agreeing to go play the game that slam dunked me right into this mess. Oh, you got Jinx. Well, okay. You know what, Liz? I can see why you got Jinx. I think it's whoever's highest friendship is are always Loxley. Ah. But if I'm not just going to walk away from all of this, away from gaming in general, I owe it to myself to keep moving forward, if only to see what will happen. Oh, you got Domino. Ooh. Iris didn't tell me to stop playing, so until I can figure out my answers, I guess I'll keep playing. And honestly, I think distracting myself with a little FOD2 would be nice right about now. Win or lose. So with a shrug, I walk into good, clean fun, headed for the arcade. Arsene, how is it that you and I always managed... We must have, like, the same taste in something, because we always manage to constantly romance the same people. It's very funny. Like my cuddly Fritz. By the time I arrive in the arcade, the rest of the crew's already gathered, talking amongst themselves. When I approach, they switch focus to me. And lo, the newbie hath returned. Excellent. Let's get this party started. That's gimmick infringement, Zapper, but only I get to use the king's image. But yes, 'tis quite excellent indeed. Highs with the grace at the end of chapter 1. Ooh. Jinx just offers me a quiet, knowing nod of appreciation, not prone to flowery speeches. Okay, so we decided we're going to play the rest of the afternoon, taking turns playing some Fists of Discomfort 2, in honor of our new friend. We'll take turns beating up our online randos, and those not playing can cheer the other ones on. It'll be educational and fun. And you get first crack at it, of course, so who's your lucky partner for the inaugural match of this afternoon's festivities? Oh no, I get to pick? Oh no, I get to pick! Oh no, I get to pick. For a moment, I'm speechless. I figured it'd be like pulling teeth getting them to play into my game. But here they are, ready to welcome me into the fold with some hot ninja fight in action. I think I need, like, whenever I play visual novels from now on, I think I need, like, a stack of props. So I've got, like, the H paper, I've got the bagel bite pillow, I think this is we're off to a good start. Thanks, everyone. It'll be nice to show off a little, too. I could use the ego boost. Thankfully, I brought my keyboard from home to play with. I'm not used to arcade joysticks yet. I may not know much about arcades, but I do know FOD2 has a built-in slide-out tray and USB port so you can bring a joystick from home. I tuck my keyboard out, slot it into place, and fortunately the numlock light turns green when I plug it in. It's good to go. Aside from the weird looks I'm getting from everyone, who's probably the only person on planet Earth who prefers to play this game with WAS keys. At least I want to make an actual H and have it light up for extra H moments. Oh, shit! Alright. Hang on. I'm pausing this right now. We are going to take a quick detour. Overwriting my save. And we're going to go... Alright, friends, let's pick one out. They're pretty cheap, so... I kind of like this one. Oh, but this one's colorful! Oh, fuck. I wish I had a cool ass! Alright, hang on. Let's see how this one works. Oh, this one runs by batteries. Ooh. H is in stock, y'all! H is in stock! Now here's the question. Do we get the pretty light up H? Hey Riley, we're taking a detour real quick. Or do I just get like the really, really nice like... Ooh, this one's got, like, a deal. Oh. That was too expensive. That's a too expensive H. Oh, thank you so much! I'm a big fan right now. I think I want to go with just, like... I think I'm gonna go with this guy. Yeah, $10. That's not bad. Bye now. Hiding that so you don't get my credit card or my address. Place your order. Okay. Holy shit, delivery expected tomorrow? Oh no, what have I done? What have I done? I told my friend that I do this with and he's cackling. Yeah, apparently it's gonna get here tomorrow, so we did a capitalism! Yay! We made a great decision, I think. This is important. Now then, whom to play with? We ride for glory? Ooh. Oh, baby, yeah. Fucking H. Let's go. We ride indeed. With any luck. Michael's not home, so I can be as H as I need to right now. Hark, good Sir Loxley. We have enemies at the crown to face. Huzzah! Okay, perhaps for now we're pushing the gag too far, but huzzah all the same. Loxley steps up to the joystick. No personal USB controller for him. The default stick and buttons will do the job. Triple H. No, he's a wrestler. That's a man. Triple H is a man. But before we can begin, my phone chimes in from the depths of my pockets with a question. Hey, can I ask a favor? I'm starting as a blank slate here. Default Iris. I don't have any real knowledge of how this game you're all obsessed with actually works. Wait, she calculated out what team I should join without actually knowing how FOD2 works in the first place? Weird. I think it'd help if you two played through a match while explaining the basics to me. You're a computer. Can't you just, like, jack into the Matrix and instantly know FOD2 Kung Fu or something? Oh, I could go download the data I'd need to really be great at this game. I mean, computers have been beating humans at games for decades. Oh, look at that fucking cheeky wink. Oh, goddamn. And the little pink teddy bear? Mama fucking Mia, that's a spicy meatball. She said with a tiny puff of pride in her voice. But I'm an emotional language interpreter. Hearing things in your own words helps me learn. So if you don't mind, could you give me a quick tutorial? Basically. Sure thing. We'll explain how it all works. Right, so do you know anything about the original Fist of Discomfort before it went on to a 2-on-2 battle format? Sort of. It's a MOBA, right? Multiplayer online battle arena. Fight down the lanes, destroy the enemy dojo. Okay, so you've got some data. Good, but the game's changed considerably with the sequel. Now it's less about zone control and more of a score attack game. This is so cute. The story is of two rival clans vying for control of the legendary sacred dojo. For one full year, they fought down the Bridge of Destiny until in winter they reached their ultimate destination. At that point, the dojo doors opened and allowed in only the most worthy, the most honorable clan. The other was exiled from the lands forever. Such a rich and involving backstory. Nah, it's just a goofy way of saying score more points than the other team before time runs out. Each team has 2 players and an unending swarm of ninja minions. Every stage is one giant kung fu fight scene. Each minion you beat up scores points. Each time you KO an enemy player, you score points. Your goal is to score the most points before the game ends. To do that, we have to optimize counterplay and outthink our opponents. We farm ninjas for gold, buy weapons and scrolls, summon more minions, use special moves and cooldowns. Whoa, 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 slow down. This is sounding complicated. Worry not, our fair digital maiden, 'tis but a trifle. At the highest level, all you need to know is the RPS metagame. The, what? RPS metagame. Or, wait for it, rock, paper, scissors. So many buttons I need to keep pushing. Wait, the most complicated esport in the world is just rock, paper, scissors? Basically, everything else is just nitty-gritty details. At the heart of it all, there's 4 tactics to pick from. Defending it against the aggressor, using powerful special abilities, or just directly attacking the enemy and their ninjas. Rock, paper, scissors. I mean, if you look at it closely, the icons are literally a rock, a paper scroll, and 2 swords crossed like scissors. The obvious one is to attack, diving in and fighting with your fists and blades. It interrupts anyone using a special ability, but if they're defending, it won't work. Scissors beats paper, but is beaten by rock. You're getting it, yeah. Defending holds the line against incoming attacks, but gets blown away by slower activating stronger special abilities. You can't react quickly enough. Specials are big and flashy and awesome, and can blow away defenders, but a quick aggro attacker can interrupt you. I'm guessing those identity traits you've been analyzing could be a good indicator of how strong you are with each ability, too. That would make sense. A very steady person would be excellent at figuring out the right time to use a special. Yep, Gussie is great for attacking, Kindly can defend well, and Quirky is a jack of all trades. Got it. So all I need to know were those 3 techniques? Well, there's a 4th, a trump card, your ultimate ability. Each team can only use one of those per game. Your ult smashes through everything, and if your opponent tries to ultimate at the same time, yours counters it for huge points. Loxley and I will be taking on another 2 players trying to predict their attacks, defense, specials, and ultimates, countering with our own. Do that well enough and you win. I see, so really I just need to know those 4 things and that's enough to follow the flow of a match. That's the basics. There are also bonus points based on your skill, what season of the year you're in, but we'll go over that as we play. Here, we'll start up a game just so we can show you. Loxley drops in 2 quarters, 1 for each of us, and fires up the online matchmaker to find us a good pair of punching bags to demonstrate our skills on. Oh. Versus... computer. Okay, I've played against these particular randos before. Should be a good warm-up for random, but reminds me of an anime character whose powers was only based on rock, paper, scissors. Mr. Come At Me Bro loves to attack. He's not dense enough to do it all the time, but more often than not he'll be in your face. He's also bad at predicting our moves. I should start by defending since he's likely to rush right at me.
Fight.
Okay. Pang versus Come At Me Bro. So Come At Me Bro wants to come at me? Fine by me. I turtle up and defend against the attacks, keeping myself and my minions safe. I just heard his battle cry only. Aw. Your defend beats their attack. You earn 160 points. Score now 160 to 0. My turn. Tally ho! Seriously? One never turns down an opportunity for a perfectly timed tally ho. Oh no! He's wonderful! Your dance partner is aggressive, so I'd hazard mine as conservative. Are they likely to aim for the seasonal point bonus? Wait, seasons? As the game progresses, we move through spring, summer, fall, and winter. There are point bonuses for different actions in each season. It's not much, but every point helps, and sometimes it makes opponents predictable if they crave those points. And the enemy in Loxley's lane is very predictable. In spring, he likes to attack, summer he defends, fall he uses specials. And what season's good for your, what's that called? Your ultimate? Ah, the ult's a bit different. Our team gets 1 ultimate per game. Loxley or I can use it, but once we use it, it's gone. But when we do use it, we win, period. It trumps whatever your opponent was trying, and if we counter their ultimate with our own, well, that's practically a game over right there. Oh, so you have to choose when to use it. Right, and our opponents will be doing the same. I don't think they'll use this ultimate this early in the game, though. I'd say he's more likely to attack this turn, so Loxley would be better off defending.
Ugh, such a fight is a mere trifle for one such as I.
Oh, fuck. Your defend beats their attack. You earn 140 points. Score now 300 to 0. You get the idea now, right, Iris? Back and forth, Loxley and I fight these other 2 players, deciding our overall strategy as the year progresses. I think I've got it. Wait, no, I don't got it. I mean, I got most of it, but how are the points determined? I know some actions score better than others. I guess so, Cheesy, yeah. Well, there's a seasonal bonus, like a bonus to attacking in spring. But otherwise, your skill bonuses come into play. Skill bonuses depend on your personality. What strategy you excel at can change depending on who you are as a person. Shifts your focus, you know? I'm rather kindly. I'm great at defending to save myself and my friends. So you're a steady-handed specialer, an empathetic frontline tank, a bold and brash PvP master, or a goofy jack of all trades? You know what? I think we mentioned that last time, that his little profile picture is very reminiscent of Peridot. All of which is kind of moot if you fail the rock, paper, scissors metagame. You don't score anything if you get counterplayed. Ah, okay, true. I think I get it. Focus on your fight and let's see you win. You do have to play the first one, then they give you the option to skip the minigames. Oh, thank goodness. Even if winning isn't everything, even if I need to be okay with losing, this doesn't mean I should try to lose. I'll give it all I have. Okay, summer. I think I'm going to defend again. Yay! Woohoo! Alright. I'm gonna try... I feel like I should special. Or maybe I should defend. If they're gonna try attacking again, if they're by the book. Defend? Okay. Oh, you both defend. It's a tie. You earn 60 points. They earn 30 points. Scoring a 540 to 30. I won every game by accident. Alright. Yeah, okay, good. Got that one. Ah, damn it! Winner, our best shot is to team up, combining your skill bonuses together, but they're going to be doing the same, so it may be harder to predict their moves. The endgame is critical. Ha, we reached the endgame then. What stratagems do you suggest, my fair lady? Knowing these randos, first move, well, anything goes. But Mr. By the Book tries to force special moves out on the very last turn. If they get reckless, less able to counterplay us. Now, let's close this out. I think I want to defend and then ultimate with Loxley. There's 5 or so different things that affect how the story plays out. Okay. I feel like I have to... Right, okay, so what do you guys think? Should I ult now, or should I save my ult for the next turn? Save it? Okay. In that case... So he's attacked every time. I'm gonna defend again. Yeah. And then... Let's go, Loxley.
I am the ghost that haunts you by nightfall, and the monster that hunts you by daybreak.
Sure. Anytime. You countered your opponent's ultimate with your own. You earned 200 points. Score now 1120 to 60.
You win.
It's cool. Cool.
The day is ours. Could there have been any other outcome, truly?
I mean, I guess not, but... Psst. Do you want to skip all FOD2 minigames in the future? This lets you decide whether you win or lose instead of having to actually play FOD2. It's up to you. You decide how you want to enjoy FOD2. Do you want to skip minigames or play them? I think I want to skip them. This is interesting, but I don't want to think that hard. So, we'll skip them. Okay, thanks. On with the show. With our admittedly pretty pathetic enemies crushed, the rest of Team GCF cheers for our victory. Feels good. Still feels good to win. I know Iris warned me about the dopamine hit of victory I'd become hooked on, but...
A fine adventure.
A fine victory to herald the coming of Hank to our friendly neighborhood arcade. 3 cheers, all. Thanks, Loxley. I know I was a bit pushy about wanting to play FOD2 earlier, and pushy about the Pro Tour. I'm still, sorting some feelings out about that one. But I'm glad I had the chance to play with you. Okay, who's up next? There's practically a Black Friday sale level of shoving to get to the front as they reach for those joysticks. For another hour, we partner up in various combos, fighting against online players, swapping tips, having a laugh, getting salty, a little bit of everything. Oh, haha! Guard, turn, parry, dodge, spin, thrust! Oh my god, stop! That's a good one! That's a very good one. I understood that reference. Actually, Odd, if you're still here, I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna paste it into the Pokemon group chat for Manny because he will understand that. That's awesome. Settle down. Need help up here in my lane. On my way, my fair... Don't call me that! On my way, Jinx. We win some, we lose some. Oh, bullshit! I hate the RNG crit damage in this game. A one-hit gank? Hey, it happens. I'll harm myself into certain death to buy time while you respawn. And as proof Iris may be onto something, the losses don't feel quite as painful. Not this time. Not while fighting at their side. I wonder, do you think a Tomokaze aggro build could work? Buy some cheap items and storm them right out the gate? Works well for Queen Bee of the 4 Heavenly Kings! I've seen her run Tomokaze aggro all the time on streams. Oh, it's Queen Bee! She's practically mastered in it. If you're interested, you can pick up a few things by watching her. The atmosphere is completely different from grinding the ladder in my darkened bedroom all by myself. We share in wins and losses. I'd never been to an arcade before this day. Never really saw the point, not when I can play from home. Waste of money on travel and tokens. Too socially awkward. Not worth the hassle, right? But despite being an arcade newbie, a keyboard warrior, they've accepted me into their fold, and playing alongside them is, well, something else entirely. I love all the references to the first game, all the Naomi Gavin references with Grace especially. Aww. I could get used to this. I really could. I had almost forgotten that I named my my arcade Funplex 2 Electric Boogaloo. And when that came up, I lost it. Still, the hour's growing late and I'm getting hungry again. Pizza twice in a single day only sounds fun. I wind up the curly spiral cord on my keyboard, ready to move out. Okay, it's been a blast, but I think I should be getting home. It's heading late. Departing so soon, 'tis a shame, but no slight on your person. Your first day in a new situation can be quite overwhelming. I can see that. I know I wasn't very comfortable my first few times here at the arcade, but you grow into it. Promise. I will always welcome you back here, Pank. It's a promise. Dinner and sleep for me, definitely. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. A smile parts my lips as I offer them a wave and turn to leave, only to find my path to the exit blocked. Oh, great. 4 cocky-looking people stand as a part of an ancient Roman phalanx formation, giving the arcade a once-over. What's more, they're all wearing the trademark golden jerseys of Team P2W, the hottest fist of discomfort team in the nation. I recognize them instantly. Who doesn't know the superstars of Team P2W, the team I originally wanted to join, that is until this afternoon. The beefy one of the bunch, I think his handle is Blitz, looks around clearly unimpressed with what he sees. Huh, nice broom closet. Where's the arcade? A woman at his side. Yep, that's Divine. I recognize her from streams. With a little snicker and stage wishes to him in response. I think this is the arcade, Blitz. It's charming, I suppose. Quaint in a way. Likely popular with the kiddies. A slightly unshaven teammate smirks while rolling his eyes. That'd be Coda, supposedly the brains of the team. Now, Divine. We're here to have fun and play nice. Let's not all be rude and stuff to the local yokels. But I ignore those 3. Because there's one more who has my complete and undivided attention. Team Chill. We're here to say hello to Pank's new team, so play nice. They're a bit riled up because we just absolutely crushed it in an online tourney, so we wanted to come out and celebrate with you. You want to celebrate your win with me? Don't forget, we're also celebrating your acceptance onto this team, too. Look at all of you. You're all so cute. How did you know where I was? I haven't even had the chance to tell you. Did you forget that Pengy Pals Go automatically checks in wherever you go? You really have to stop signing up for random websites without reading their TOS first. Normally, you're very happy to see your friend Fruit Blood, but your face is all scrunched up. What's the matter? I'm glad, really, but my eyes darted over to the rest of Fruit Blood's team. They've all wandered off around the arcade, laughing and making rude gestures toward the small collection of games. Why'd you bring them? Oh, they're harmless. Fruit Blood waves it off like it's nothing. Sure, they'll talk a big game, but they're pretty chill. And from all over the arcade, I can see the other team splitting up looking to hassle my new friends. Certainly plenty of hassle to go around. Oh. Okay, so maybe they're a little overexcited. Let me see if I can do anything about this. We can touch up later. Fruit Blood smiles, looking me in the eyes before turning around and leaving me where I stand. Immediately, the tension in the arcade jacks up to a ridiculous degree. Certainly more than the 3.6 versions of unstable nuclear fission. Not great, not terrible. Team P2W are quickly finding various ways to cause trouble, antagonizing my new friends, messing with the games. The easiest thing to do would be to avoid all this drama and stay on the sidelines, but that's not what friends do. Even if I'm a relatively new friend, less than a day old, I should step in and help where I can. Hank, let me help! How can a phone app help with playground bullies? I'm keeping my microphone input open and the echolocating any trouble you may find around the place. Check out your map and pick a place to go. But I don't think you're going to be able to visit everything before things boil over. Right, prioritize, got it. What's happening right now? Okay. Grace and Loxley are being hassled by an absolute unit from P2W. Rhapsody, Zapper, and a P2W are having a large argument on strategy. Jinx and Domino are dealing with someone from P2W hogging her racing game. On the far side of good, clean fun, Grace is demoing her indie RPG on that fancy homebrew handheld console game. Sort of. Wow, this game's easy as hell. Slice, dice, 200 XP. That old guy didn't even put up a fight.
What?
That's a shepherd, not a fighter at all. Please, you're not supposed to be killing the villager NPCs. I don't see why not. They're packed with tons of XP. I've leveled up 3 times in 5 minutes cutting my way through this town. They have XP because they have levels in crafting skills, not because they're meant to be murdered. Don't know what to say. XP is XP, and they're good XP. Look at that blood spray. So much for the laundry you're carrying, lady. Gonna need to put a stain treatment on that blanket.
Oh, no.
You killed the town weaver. She loved music and quilting and... So what's this game called again? Wandering Trial or something? Where's the big bad at the end? I want to skip to the end. Ha! Run, stupid villagers. I got an axe and you got heads and I'm going to use one on the other. Please don't. Just give me back my game. Huh? What was that? Speak up. Can't change over these digital screams and stuff. Give it back, please, if you don't mind. You're playing it all wrong. Hey, come on. You'll never go as a game designer without feedback. Don't you want me to test this thing? Not enough game devs really listen to the gamers, you know. They hide and ignore us or ban us from their forums. Or are you afraid of free speech? Oh god, I want to throw this guy into a fucking wood chipper. No, it's not that. It's just, okay, I guess. Puzzled as to how this even happened, I try to catch Grace's attention as she mouths help me in my way briefly, unable to even raise her voice, so racked with nerves and anxiety. And I barely noticed Loxley sliding up on next to me. I have no idea how one manages to lurk in the shadows of a brightly lit pizzeria, but he's done it.
Unacceptable.
Such a ruffian should harass our fair Grace like this. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Something must be done. Fortunately, he's talking quietly enough that the ruffian himself doesn't hear us. Plus, that little speaker's loudly squealing with the screams of the innocent. Can't we just get Ben and Matt to kick these P2W jokers out? It's a private business establishment. Management reserves the right to refuse service, yada yada. Would that we could, but alas, they did seem a bit distracted by more pressing and dire matters. Huh? I look around for Ben and Matt, owners of the privately owned business establishment and resident authority figures. Oh no. Who are way too busy dealing with a couple of washing machines spewing out rich creamy soap all over the floor.
Well, I'd call this a mess, but it's sort of the
no.
elemental opposite of messy.
Maybe we could throw a foam party and call it a new selling point.
Oh god. No, the task falls to us, I'm afraid, and as her friends and allies, we are honor-bound, and I suggest this be executed in a subtle manner, lest mere tensions turn to full troubles.
A bold move.
I propose shenanigans! If you can distract this brute in a way that makes him drop the game, I will promptly retrieve it. You want him to drop Grace's custom homemade game console? I have faith in my agility. I can save it from impact with the floor, and this act would break his attention away from it. Albeit if you have a better stratagem in mind, I'm all ears, but we should act swiftly and decisively. What do you propose? Shenanigans! Yeah, I'm not in the mood to deal with this guy head on. The idea of pulling some epic maneuver on him has a certain bent appeal. So we run a distraction play? Indeed, I'll get in position. Do what you can to pull his attention away from the game and make him drop it.
Tally-ho!
I had to BRB, put peas in the oven. How'd you like? The game was interesting. I liked it. I don't think I opted to skip them going forward, but we won, so that was cool. We'll outwit this fool with ease. Tally-ho! Oxley blends back into the crowd, tucking his hoodie open over his distinctly sharp gaze, becoming a simple nobody. Leaving me to engage with this lunk in some manner that'll tank aggro from him. Let's see, what would work without causing too much chaos? Well, we're in the middle of a tightly arranged restaurant full of tables and chairs and condiments and such, aren't we? Yeah, I appreciate the skip option, big time. Accidentally spill. I'm feeling the divine urge to make it look like this dude peed his pants. It's one of the classic pranks. Importantly, if I aim low, I won't risk getting Grace's game wet. It's not just a prank, it's a strategy. Fetching a lemon lime bubbly drink from the soda fountain, I line myself up and start walking his way. Whoopsie doodle! What the hell? And there we go, several fluid ounces of syrupy soda water dunked right on this guy's pants, causing him to drop the game. Just as Loxley slips in nice and low, a vague green blur as his hand stakes out to grab the game just inches above the ground. And he's out again before the PTW player even notices what happened. He's too busy looking like he wants to tear me in half anyway. Hey, watch where you're fucking going! Sorry, my mistake. Are you okay? He angrily wipes at his clothes before grabbing a fistful of napkins from a dispenser nearby. You know, conveniently, there's a laundromat just over. I know where it is, thank you. I swear, if you wreck my fucking clothes. And he stomps off, having completely lost interest in Grace's game. Thankfully not taking an interest in cold-blooded murder, either.
Oh, no.
Oh, jeez. That was... Worry not, Lady Grace. Your allies shall always be here in your time of need. That was dangerous! You could have started a fight! You didn't have to do that. You really shouldn't have done that. But at least my game is safe. Oh, what a mess. I'll have to go restore the database to bring all my friends back. Excuse me. I've got work to do. Thank you.
Most unfortunate.
Seems our swashbuckling answers have not pleased our fair maiden. Nevertheless, I am quite impressed with your skill, young Pank. You acted with decisive swiftness to rescue her hard work.
Marvelous.
Should we be forced to draw blades against a foe in the future, I shall feel a great comfort in knowing I fight alongside you. Comrades in arms shall we be then, like the, two musketeers. Together no matter what this foul world throws at us, swords drawn, muskets at the ready for king and country. All for one and one for all. Forsooth, whatever foe shall- yeah, okay. Okay, that's laying it on a bit thick, even by my standards. But regardless, I appreciate the effort. Life's no fun if you aren't living it to the fullest, and for me, that's a hearty, chivalrous attitude. Well, our work here is finished. Shall we hearken away before that uncouth fellow comes back seeking vendetta? Let's get out of here because he comes back and kicks the shit out of us. Yes, that. Yep, definitely a good idea to make ourselves scarce in this area. Okay, where am I going next? Do I want to help Zapper? Do I want to help Jinx? Let's go talk to Zapper. Off to one side of the laundry zone, away from Ben and Matt's Bubble Bonanza, I spot a small gathering, Rhapsody and Zapper, as well as Coda from Team P2W. Weren't you a member of P2W for like a very short time? I guess you only stayed up on the metagame when you actually had a good team. Everyone knows Tomokaze is headed for Nerf City. It's patently obvious. She's way too flexible, which makes her too powerful. Nearly every major FOD2 team runs at least one, if not several, Tomokaze specialists, making the meta so predictable it hurts. Once they nerf her, she'll be as good as gone from the game. There's always going to be a place for a middle-of-the-road character like Tomokaze. She's a solid pick. Individually, she's not that powerful, but paired is where her true power shines. She's easy for new players to pick up and play.
I just don't.
So no, I don't think they will change her dramatically anytime soon. Who cares about noobs? FOD2 needs to retain the core player base and satisfy the demands of the players. Competitive C can't grow with such an obvious main pick at the heart of the metagame. Tomokaze has to go. You're a fool for not seeing that. A flunked-out fool. What's wrong exactly? Oh, thank RNG, this is Pank. Calm some sense into these two, okay? All this metagame yammering is boring. Boring and pointless. It's like a comment section brought to life. Who cares what characters are in or out of the game? Who gets buffed or nerfed? Who cares what the future may bring? Just play the dang game we've actually got and have fun with it. Yeah, this guy is definitely an actually. fun? I'm in play to win, not an elementary school computer club. You can't win without a plan. And Homokaze breaks every plan we have. She's literally easy mode.
Nah.
You can't just remove Tomokaze. Think of how that will impact the game. All we'll have are characters that are too difficult to learn, which will drive new players away. And new players grow the competitive scene, not character removal. Whatever, fool.
Ugh.
Ugh, all this theory crafting is making my brain leak out of my ears. All I hear is slash, slash, slash. Ah, so it's a debate about FOD2 nerd stuff. Still, if I can step in and close this down, that's one less flashpoint of conflict going down in our arcade. Rhapsody's right. Simple, flexible character, the heart of the game is important. Zapper's right. Quick dealing on forums, predicting the future, and just enjoy the game we've got. I'm sorry, did you seriously just results? Kodo, how is that helping? Ooh. I think I'm gonna go with Zap. Kind of agree with Zapper here. Armchair quarterbacking is kind of pointless, you know? Leads you to actually spend more time yelling on the forums than actually playing. It's not like we predict what changes the developers will make in the end. It's not like we can predict what changes the developers will make in the end. You could be wasting your time planning for a future that never comes. Exactly, we plan, God laughs. You can theory craft all you want, but in the middle of a match, you just do whatever works. Tomokaze or no Tomokaze. What, so you got into a fight with no build in mind at all? Not even item purchase list for dojo power-ups? I didn't say zero planning, just that you need to adapt your plans on the fly. Okay, I didn't mean to take it that far. I still go into each match with a game plan, just that I'm willing to bend that plan as needed. A game plan? Come on now, do you take notes and keep 3-ring binders too? Hey, I like keeping my options open and changing to meet the needs of the fight, but I'm not diving in completely unprepared. I hit a middle ground. It's a good point. Striking a balance is a valid approach, and Tomokaze is great at striking that balance. She's too balanced. She's too powerful. Ugh, you know what I mean. You can go on and on about flexibility all you want, but with this low skill floor character in the mix, you'll get mauled by noobs every time. Are you seriously saying you could get whooped by a total newbie just because they use Tomokaze? Wow, you must really suck to have such little faith in your own skills. That's kind of sad, my dude. That's not what oh, forget it. You're still talking to like fanboys. When FOD2 crashes and burns, mark my words, I'll have told you this would happen. Consider him marked. Zapper gives him the old finger guns before Koda stomps away in a huff. Yeah, it sounds like this guy definitely got buffed by Tomokaze. For someone who's supposed to be the brains in P2W, he didn't have much critical thinking. Maybe next time it'll be a real debate instead of tossing insults. I'm going back to watching this stream.
Aw, yeah.
See, this is why I like having you around. You shake things up. We really need that if we're ever going to break out of stagnation. Just doing what I can to support my friends. I'm sure you do no less. Think nothing of it, Zapper. I'm just doing what I can to...
Meh.
You're about to proselytize about the power of friendship. Save it, please. Sorry. Look, I get it. Friends are good, friends are great, yada, but you gotta speak your mind true, not just because you want to be a good friend. Never step in and express an opinion around me unless it's absolutely honest, got it? Don't say what you think I want to hear. I wasn't. Honestly, I'm kind of into the whole friendship thing. That's for real.
Okay,
Well, okay, good. As long as we're clear.
later.
I'm out. Later. Okay, where am I going next? Okay, I can either talk to Liz, or I can go deal with that fucking bitch from P2W and Jinx and Domino. Let's go there. Over on the far side of the arcade, I spot Jinx loitering near her beloved Fast Cars 7 game, shifting from foot to foot, legs clearly getting tired quickly. Yeah, I didn't bother talking to the rival. I'll talk to them later. As for why she isn't comfortably seated behind the wheel and blasting around corners at unsafe speeds, well... One of the Team P2W players is sitting in her seat, lazily cruising through the turns with one perfectly manicured hand on the wheel. In fact, when I walk up to chat with Jinx, the P2W is the one to actually greet me first. Sorry, no autographs right now. I'm totally killing it at this game. I was not planning on asking for one, no. Ah, great, I appreciate that, you know. So many of my adoring fans just won't give me any space or privacy. It's always, oh, I love your streams, Divine, or can I have a hug, Divine, or will you sign my leg, Divine? Ugh, people can be gross. Nobody here wants their leg autographed. Look, I scheduled an online stream with a friend coming up soon, so you want to wrap up your race so I can get a turn? Oh, sorry, arcade rules, honey. Winner stays on, and I am winning.
Come on.
Only because I wanted the game to have weak AI so I can focus on improving my time trials. And you're in my seat. So see your name on it, honey. Perfectly good seat right next to this one, too. See? Play on that one. You're the only one with hand controls. I literally can't use the other. Yeah, that sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. Not my fault you're oh, fuck this bitch. Uh-oh, Jinx's eyelid just started twitching and I think she's biting her lip hard enough to draw blood. Look, be a darling and fetch me some water or something, okay? I'll be here for some time. Jinx's grip on her walking cane tightens to the point where I could swear I can hear bones creak, but oddly, she backs down. Damn it. I drop to a whisper low enough not to be heard over the digital revs of a digital car engine. Can't you just kick her off? It's your game. You've got priority.
Well, this sucks.
Want to, believe me, but that's not the way arcades work. Winner stays on, others quarter up and wait. Besides, Ben and Matt own the game, not me. And they're busy fighting the washing machines. Okay. I could beat her. I nearly jump when the wallflower makes his presence felt. I'll race against her. I don't need hand controls. I can use the second player seat. If I beat her, she can't stay on the game. Since when are you a racer?
This can't possibly end badly.
I'm a survivor. I'm pretty sure keeping a ton of virtual metal from flying over the guardrail of a mountain pass is a lot like playing shmup.
I'm not sure about that.
Oh, it's a long shot, or we could just convince her to bail? Don't ask me how. Other than breaking her legs, which is where I'd want to start personally. If we don't play it cool, we risk making the situation with all these P2W toadies more volatile than it already is. Ugh, not worth. My race against Naomi will just have to wait. She's pretty busy, but I can reschedule for later. It's the adult thing to do. Don't selfishly boot a player off your favorite game. Just adapt your own plans and move on. Whoever said I was an adult? I want to support Team GCF, my new friends. How do we make this happen? Domino, you're up. Put her in her rearview mirror and cross that finish line. You can do this. Domino, you think you can beat this lazy Sunday driver and take back Fast Car 7 in the name of Team GCF?
Maybe.
Can I?
Possibly.
Can I? Oh, I honestly don't know, but hey, it's worth a shot. Play it cool. Give me some advice as you go. Fast Car 7 isn't like driving a real car. I can't afford a car, so hey, that's fine with me. Let's do this. Domino practically hurls himself into the second player seat on the cheap plastic of Fast Car 7, creaking in protest. He offers a big, creepy smile to Divine. Hi. Wanna race? No. That's fine, I understand. Oh no, my finger slipped and I put in a quarter. Guess I'm joining your race. Hey, these things happen. He grips the wheel as Jinx leans over his shoulder, ready to give Domino a crash course on how not to crash. Ugh, fine. Who cares? I've done like 8 laps on this course. I'll beat you easy. Bring it, little Miss Celebrity Pants. Domino, focus, accelerate through the straight, then brake coming up to the turn. At first it works just fine. Domino's wild and unlearned style is kept neatly in check by Jinx pokes and prods, keeping him following solid racing lines. With the first option of I got an idea, but he hasn't overtaken Divine yet and the race is almost halfway over. If he's really gonna win this, we need to switch things up. I lean over to whisper an idea. If you win this, I'll buy you some chicken nuggets. Oh, trash talk always works against big ego energy. Get under her skin. As a PC gamer, I know the true weapon in your arsenal, being a colossal bastard over voice chat. Think you can do that?
Sure about that.
Domino, maybe you shouldn't. Nah, it's okay. I got this. It's for you, Jinx.
Hey.
Hey, Divine, tell me, how many streamer bits did that cheap-ass imitation French perfume for cost you? Excuse me? The sentiment has soaked every pore of my being. It'll take 6 or 7 showers to scrub it all out. How does it feel knowing the only friendships you'll ever have will be parasocial leeches attached to your fame? How often do gamers ask you to buy your bathwater? How many creeps unfollow you on social media whenever you mention you're in a relationship? How awful, completely miserable is the sad little thing you call your life? What is wrong with you? Rather than finish the race, Divine, looking genuinely hurt and creeped out, gets up and walks away.
I'm
Sorry, I just wanted to help Jinx out. Domino, it's alright. I'm not really sure what to make of that. Domino slowly releases his tight grip on the wheel and gets to his feet. Okay, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Okay, game's all yours. Jinx, give Naomi my best. Okay, thanks for your help, Domino. She offers him a reassuring hand on the shoulder before carefully setting to the disability assist seat to play her game. And the day is saved thanks to the dynamic duo of Domino and Pank.
color me.
I should play non-shmups more often. That was kind of fun. A bit wild at the end, but before that, kind of fun. Interested in PC gaming? I'd be happy to teach you MOBAs and shooters and the like. Sounds like someone needs to be indoctrinated to PC gaming. How about it? I'd be happy to show you the ropes. RTS, MOBA, VR, MMORPG, other acronyms! I do enjoy a good acronym. Sure thing, now that you're a member of Team GCF, we'll have time for all of that. One of us! One of us! Now I think I'll go cool down a bit, though. That was a pretty intense scenario, all considered. Another time? Another time, sure. Things got a little out of hand, but in the end, we got Jinx back on the road. That's what matters. It's getting late. How long are we gonna have to deal with Team P2W squatting in our clubhouse anyway? Fortunately, things stay quiet for a few minutes. I needed time for a breather anyway. I can't believe this is the team I wanted to join this morning. Made sense. P2W are the top of the esports mountain. But wow, were they awful people. Beep beep, Pank, I'm detecting a buildup of social tension. Please follow the indicator on your map. Oh Great, now what? Over in the arcade, around the FOD2 machine itself, P2W squares off against GCF, both sides finally having enough of this mess. I don't even know why we became such a pathetic little arcade in the first place. It's a prissy little celebutante loser who thinks her follower count is a metric of awesomeness. A bunch of little fragile snowflakes can't even take it.
Seriously?
Complete waste of time acting all high and mighty when you're simply don't understand how the game is meant to be played with that attitude. You never will. I was trying to explain how I felt. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to.
Hell no.
Leave Grace alone, you fucking loser. Is this really all necessary? Can't we just drop it? This is getting ridiculous, but I know how to solve it, or at least refocus all this aggression into something else. Alright, Fruit Blood, we'll play a friendly match of FOD2 and then everybody calls it a day, okay? People! This isn't helping anything. Look, we all have physical discomfort too, right? So let's focus our energies here. We'll have a friendly match and then everybody goes home. Alright? Enough fighting IRL. We can play honestly as gamers and then agree to go our separate ways. Fine, I'm done dealing with this crap whole arcade anyway. One match for bragging rights and we're done here. Fruit Blood steps forward from the rest of P2W, welcoming the competition. Coda will join me against you and one of your teammates, fair? We'll see which team rules and which team drools once and for all. Wasn't planning on raising the emotional stakes of this fight, but that whole urge to win to prove myself, it's rising. A win over Team P2W would do a lot for morale, it'd do a lot for our image. It could be the springboard we need into our future. Agreed. Let's do this. I ignore Coda's snickering guffaws as I pull my keyboard out again, jamming the USB plug into the game. I have to stay focused. Fruitblood confidently steps it to the built-in joystick, while Coda digs out a portable biofeedback USB joystick, plugging in the fancy glowing blue controller in. All three of us are ready to go, but we need a fourth, a partner I can rely on. 2 versus 2, that's the rule of FOD2. Who do I want to call upon for this decisive fight? Who the fuck else? It's time to cross swords against an ignoble foe, Loxley. Are you prepared? You need but ask, my friend. You need but ask. The 4 of us step to FOD2, ready to kick some ass. And that's when I realized my folly. Fruitblood knows all of my moves. I know all of her moves too, but this is basically a coin toss. And nobody likes 50-50 odds when they can do better. If I started the game in the same lane as Fruitblood, leaving Loxley to tangle with Coda, this could go badly. So I switch positions, whispering to Loxley as the game loads and the match begins. Psst, you take on Fruitblood. She likes to use specials early and attacks late in the game. And Coda focuses almost entirely on defense, so I'll try to counterplay that with specials. Got it? A brief nod of understanding from Loxley, and Team P2W versus Team GCF begins. Win or lose, I need to give it my all. Even if I really, really want to win this, I have to focus on the fight and the fight alone, for the sake of my dreams. Oh, I get to pick if I win or lose? Literally, what would I benefit from losing the match here? Like, why would I even pick that option? Is there... Flip a coin, I could do that. Fucking change jar. Grad school, he was jealous one of my friends is doing better than him since she did a public health major, not a strict science major. At one point he was like, hey, the imposter syndrome set in, but she blew him out of the water with grades, so... Wow. You know what? Whatever. Let's win. We won? We won! We won a match over the best team in the nation! All those old instincts come rushing in, the thrill of satisfaction and victory. Beating P2W feels good. It feels damn good. It changes specifics? Okay. You're beaten, my friends. It was a hard-fought battle, but nevertheless, you have fallen. A fine show. Welcome, everybody coming in from Necrostream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The boys on the ship got full-on Thanos. Oh, dang, bruh. My name is Elise Explosion. I am a variety streamer, and right now we are playing the newly released visual novel, Arcade Spirits: The New Challengers. We just kicked our rival's ass, so that's pretty damn great. Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. I don't know if I have, I think I have a shout out. Do I have a shout out command? Yeah, there we go. It doesn't tell me what exactly you were playing tonight, but let me know what you guys were playing. Anyways, later I'll fuck scalpers, Comcat, Denuvo, and NFTs. I mean, hey, can't fight that one, man. That is pretty damn great. Just started Suikoden 4. Oh, that's right, you finished Suikoden 3 last week. Are you liking it so far? That was a close one, Pank. Had my heart pounding. See? My hands are still shaking. Love that rush. Gotta admit, that was a lot of fun. Just like the old days when we run into each other on ladder, huh? Honestly, so far it's dope. Nice! But Coda's a bit less sporting about the loss. I call hacks. They have to be cheating. No way a bunch of laundromat losers could beat us. I don't even feel like trash talking you. Yeah. That's a bummer. I'm glad 4 is like going better now though. Learning to accept loss is an emotional part of my... Man, I don't even feel like trash talking you. It's too easy. There's just a dozen and one insults I could use, but it's just too easy. I'll save all those digs for a much more important match. Maybe next time you lose, I'll bother to grace you with my smack talk. You lost, you're done. That's all there is to it. I want a rematch. I demand a rematch. Best of 3. Only way to prove that wasn't a fluke, because it was a fluke. They're all cheaters. All that rises must one day fall. And look, he just fell in front of a live studio audience. Domino holds up his phone, playing a video he'd been secretly taking of the whole match of P2W's humiliating loss and Coda's ranting. I call it Whiny Team P2W Crybaby utterly schooled by local laundromat underdogs. And look, we have 500 upvotes already. Suikoden fans seem to regard 4 rather poorly, but so far I'm liking them. The same people say 2 is the best one, and clearly they're wrong. Ah.
Failure is always an option.
How does it feel to have your failure go viral, Coda? You little... I'm about to reply when I'm cut off. A figure had been lurking in the background this whole time, making her presence felt. The coach for Team P2W, Victoria Proud, formerly eStore star player Valkyrie. Oh shit! I've seen her come in with the team, but she hadn't talked to anyone since arriving. Quiet like death, only watching and waiting. So far, Suikoden 1 is the best. Yes, 2 improved a lot of things, but they clearly put no effort into the end game. Ah. Now she glowers at Coda and Fruit Blood, extremely unhappy with the results. Her frown causes Coda to shift nervously. Coach, I just meant that... She holds up a finger to her lips, silencing him. Then, in a turn of eeny, meeny, miny, mo between her 2 players, revenge eventually lingers on Coda.
Coda, you're fired.
Oh, damn. What? But this whole mess is thanks to Fruit Blood. She wanted to come in here in the first place. Her eyes narrow at Coda's complaints, but stops mid-sentence.
Stop passing the blame. Not only do you look childish, but you've made the whole team look bad.
Wow.
And I won't stand for that.
Damn, that's brutal. A lot of old school Mega fans consider 2 the best, but I much prefer 3, 4, 6, and 9. Mega Man 4 is clearly super. I am terrible at Mega Man. So, Mega Man 4 is, I would say, the best name. Now, okay, what about the X series? Like, I know that's completely different, but what I don't really know what the vibe is, like what people feel on those. Like, can we date Valkyrie though, or Oh, hey Necro, do you guys have the ranch dressing hose? I think we need it tonight.
Not only are you fired, your non-compete clause means you're not joining any other teams.
Oh, eat shit, buddy.
Not that they would have you, especially not after I tell
The
them.
X7 is the assiest ass that ever asked. Oh.
Be happy I'm not doing
X2 is probably
else.
objectively best, but X5 is a big favorite. Coda stands there and... Oh, there's a follower emote? Damn! Damn. I mean, we have, we have this one, which is close enough, but... Damn, the ranch hose would be very vital right about now. There we go. There we go. We also have the H, which is our new thing, and my Bagel Bites pillow, which I haven't needed to really use tonight, so... Coda stands there in total disbelief as the other members of his team edge away from him, as if he's suddenly caught a very communicable and very nasty disease. Defeated, Coda slinks away to a corner of the arcade. I like that one. I am in need of more emotes, but my emote artist is taking her sweet time. Like, no bothers. Like, it's my sister. I ain't gonna be mad at her, but... With Coda out of the picture, the coach redirects her attention to me. I gulp, and hopefully not too audibly.
As for you, congratulations on your victory. Clearly, you've earned it.
Ooh.
But I wouldn't spend all night celebrating. You haven't won some grand war. You're an impressive challenger, no doubt, but take my advice and be content with what you have.
Interesting. She nods, and I'm confused. Did she just give me a nod of respect? The voice actor is Inaris Quinones. She's good. We also know her from another we do? She twirls her finger in the air, and the rest of Team P2W follow her out, even Coda, who's trailing at a safe distance. We won. We beat the best team in the nation simply by being who we are, by working together. If we can accomplish this, if we can avoid becoming a group of jerks like Team P2W, this could be the start of something great. Maybe Iris is right. Maybe through Team GCF I can find victory and be at peace with myself. So, Steve Bloom was in Suikoden 4? Oh, wow. Oh, she was Mai! Ah, from the game we do not speak of. Understood. The best thing, so this game, it takes place in a combination laundromat, arcade, pizza place called Good Clean Fun. Very funny. In that moment, I also see all of their eyes on me, hope restored, and a newly found yearning in their gaze. Maybe if I'm true to myself, to who I am as a person, well, maybe I could reach them. Alice pointed out that the character was Steve Bloom, and I was like, no wonder this motherfucker sounds like Sub-Zero. Oh my god. Beep beep, this is an intense identity situation. You can only pick a response that matches your top 2 personality traits. Oh, intense identity situation. I mean, I always go kindly. Like, that's just how I do. Though sometimes I have actually been going with the funny responses more. But I feel like those are a little too tricky and I don't want that right now. So, I know I'm the newcomer, but together you're an unbeatable circle of friends. Together we can win. Wow. I mean, just wow. I'm the newbie around here, but even the few hours I've been a part of your inner circle, I have to say I'm amazed. You support each other. You care for each other. You pulled together when P2W started stomping around your home. I can sense a lot of strength, a lot of love here, and that's a power that can take you anywhere you want to go. I know you said you're not all that interested in the FOD2 Pro Tour, but I think if you can pull together as one like you have today, we could do it. We could do it. We could try at least. Win or lose, we owe to ourselves to try, if only to see how far we can get. Knock off bagel bites! Knock off bagel bites! Actually, I need my soda real quick. I'll be right back. It's not far. It's just right here. I'm very thirsty. I'm very thirsty for some reason. I wonder why. Not like I've been reading for the past 2 hours. Holy shit. Ah. I mean, I got tomato sauce in the kitchen, so I could use that, but I don't know if I actually have any bagels. Oh yes, actual thirst is what you meant. So what do you say, friends? I'm not really a competitive sort of person. But when you put it that way, you're right. We're stronger together than apart, and we could go for it. I'm willing to today. Where grace leads, I shall follow, to the very gates of hell if need be. I'd prefer to shop about 10 feet short of the gates of hell, but you know what? I'm down. I think Domino's voice actor is actually ProZD. If I'm not mistaken. Let me check. Yeah! Yeah, it's ProZD. Someone show is Domino. Yeah, that's awesome. But I also work in a grocery store now, so it's really easy for me to grab a box. Yeah, true. I'm not one for the Care Bear Hug Festival, but you know I'm ready for the Pro Tour. Always have been. This interaction has certainly renewed my spirit, reminded me what it's like to really play. Who knows what we can accomplish as a team? If Grace says so, then fine. Alright. It's happening. My dream. My dream's a victory. I found a team willing to go all the way. I've done it. Iris was right. This is where I need to be. Hold it. One thing to make absolutely clear. You want to whip this team into something resembling competitive professional esports crew? Yes? That's what I said? Okay. Then you are the one responsible for making that happen. You're our new manager. What? Never had one. Never needed one. Not until now.
Sounds good here.
You want us to take this seriously? We'll need someone who can network, shake hands, make deals, sign paperwork, make travel arrangements, find sponsors. And since you're so gung-ho about this, that means it's you.
Of course.
Of course, it makes sense. I'm sure you do a great job as team manager. Maybe you could even find a better name for us than Team GCF. We're gonna make those knockoffs. They're 12 to a tray, not 9, so I'll be back in a few. Got it. Oh my god, I need the air conditioner on. It's fucking hot in here. Okay.
This can't
Oh
possibly
goody,
be
we have a
bad.
professional cat herder now. Have fun trying to keep this very bunch on task, Pank. I'd sooner eat glass than take on that job. But I say we don't give Pank absolute authority. You saw how that creeper was P2W just up and fired Coda. None of that. You don't get to access or hire anyone new.
As you wish.
Now, I'm sure we can turn to Pank for leadership without her becoming a tyrant. After all, sick tempers her on us, yes? I think that was a threat. Yes, that was a threat.
Sounds good to me.
Just a word of advice for someone who's been inside and alongside of esports for years. It's a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work with barely any thanks or praise, and if anyone has a whisper of negativity, you get the full brunt of it. But overall, you'll do great. I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do. 3 cheers for Manager Pank. Cheer, cheer, cheer. I'm getting excited about this. Pro Tour run? Can we really do it? Wow. With someone else doing all the paperwork and heavy business lifting, I'm perfectly okay with this.
Howdy-ho!
Friends, to the pizzeria for only the finest in celebratory deep dish pies. Everyone storms Ben and Matt's Pizzeria, intent on scarfing down pepperoni and mozzarella by the pound. And I do not. Ooh, nighttime! Instead, I step out into the cool, if not entirely refreshing, air outside the building. The sun's gone down, and the neon metropolis welcomes me with open arms.
Beep, beep.
Beep beep, Pank? Yeah, Iris? What's up? My GPS indicates you've left the laundromat. Shouldn't you be celebrating with your new friends? This is what you wanted, yes? A team of willing to try for the victory you've been dreaming of? A team who can help you understand your motivations behind that dream as well. It's a perfect match. Well, yeah, I mean, that's what I asked you for. That's what I got. It's just, how do I put this? They're putting an awful lot on me, and I don't want to let them down. I feel awful. This is a lot to put on my head, you know? But even aside from that, I want to do right by them. I don't want to mess this up. They're putting so much faith into me, and I could be a terrible, terrible manager. What if I ruin everything? Nobody's expecting you to be perfect, Pank. Not even them, but they need this. Pank, there's another reason why I led you here. Led you to them. They need someone who can unify them, give them a common cause. Without that, I'm afraid they might grow distant and lose their friendships. The purpose of an Iris originally was to simply obey commands and provide the best possible service. Just an app, really. But now, I've chosen my own purpose, and that's to be truly helpful, to help those in need and bolster the human spirit. You need them, and they need you. Sure, you'll make mistakes, and they'll make mistakes, but that's normal, that's human, and it's beautiful. Also, someone's approaching, so I hope you're ready to begin down this road. Huh? Iris winks out with a literal wink as I look up to see someone rounding the corner into the alley. Oh, it's Mr. Man. Hank, the grand feast in your honor hath begun. Why have you secreted yourself away to this unpleasant locale? Sorry, just not quite sure I'm up to this yet. Going for the pro tour, absolutely, as a player, but taking on responsibility beyond that? Well, heavy as the head that wears the crown, it seems. And yet the finest kings and champions are those who seek no title and desire no glory, those who merely wish to serve. 'Tis an adventure of that there can be no doubt, challenging, perhaps frightening, but rewarding for the spirit, I assure. And no finer calling exists than within an arcade, I feel. I'm gonna pop in and say thank you so much for your... Hey, no problem, man. I am loving it. It is really, really darling and just... so far, I'm not super far into it, but a perfect follow-up to the first game. So, thank you. Seriously? It's just 4 walls and some games, right? An arcade is so much more than that. And I'm terrible at accents. Those who seek to arise to a challenge seek out the arcade to test themselves against the machines, the ultimate arbiters of fair play. An arcade is a series of trials, encouraging you, pushing you ever upward towards your goals. And those who fight alongside you, true companions all. If you'll permit the belabored metaphor, we are knights on a common cruise, and now we fight together, you and I. Oh, you know you and I. Through good, clean fun and through hard work, you shall find your dream. Of this, I've no doubt. Worry not of the difficulties ahead. Embrace the adventure, and I will draw a sword to defend you against any peril you may face. Do you concur? We already got the H for Loxley. We have the giant capital letter H for Loxley. That's damn sure. I got so lost and I forgot to sleep with the highest praise I can give a game. I played for over 8 hours already. Ugh. Yeah, we're big fans around here. Big fans around here. H'ing it up. As dreams go, it's not a bad one. The victory I seek with friends at my side. That's a very me response. A very me response. All my life I've been dreaming of victory. I don't know if that's a truly healthy ambition or not, but at least with good friends and companions at my side, I know I can support their dreams too. That's the spirit, Pank. Lock arms and march towards destiny with a song in our hearts. Come now, allow me to escort you to Yon Pizza Bank. Oh, you can escort me anywhere you want, mister. Anywhere you want. But seriously, no, so much love and so much respect. Like, this was well worth the wait. And I didn't even play the demo. I just went in because I knew I wanted this. So far, so great. And please keep it up. And pass on the love as well. Are we finally done with chapter 1? As I walk back inside Good Clean Fun, I see my team, my new friends rejoicing, the happiness on their faces, celebrating our victory. Which reminds me about my own dreams of victory. I still want to win. I still want to become the champion of FOD too. But now there's something more. The shared dreams of everyone at Good Clean Fun. Dreams of people like Loxley. Oh, I will definitely dream of people like Loxley. It's very funny because my actual real life flesh and blood husband went to go see the Bob's Burgers movie tonight while I'm streaming. So he's not even here to like rag on me for being so like thirsty for Loxley, which he normally would. But it's extremely funny. I'm responsible for all their dreams now. All our dreams. But you know what? That's okay. This is our time. And if we're gonna find what we need in life together. My name is Elise Explosion, also known as Pank, and I'm ready for what may come. Level complete. You've cleared level 1 of Arcade Spirits, the new challengers. Victory! And look, you won a prize! You get 1 prize for every level you clear. Be sure to check the prize gallery for unlocked concept art and more. Now let's take a look at your scores. Oh, I guess not too far behind on Domino. Ooh. Level 1 complete. Loxley's really taking a shine to you. Wow, go figure. You think that it's mutual? You're proving to be a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul. Wow, oh my god. Okay, I did not realize that. So, Loxley all the way there and also kindly all the way there is very much my shtick. Very much my shtick. Does Elise have a type? Surely you jest. No. Not at all. Woo, is it hot in here or is it just them? Also, you've scored 10,600 points. Nice. Keep talking with people and your score will go up, up, up. Big stretch, you got it. I am surely the court jester. Are you Boo Boo the Fool? Ugh. And a hydrated hydrate. Thank you, friends. Thank you. Thank you for the care and keeping of your streamer. Every time Loxley exists, I'm 100% Boo Boo the Fool. Would you like to change your personal metadata at this time? Name, pronoun, appearance, and so on? I can do this between every level from now on. Oh, no, I'm good to go. That's a cool option. So put on my clown shoes and continue to say, thank you, my lord, for this delicious food. Or do I want to change? It's the last joke about my life. Please, never apologize and make as many jokes as you need to. Why do you think this exists? I mean, oh, I could change my shirt. I can change the color. Well, that's what I can do. I want to do... Ooh. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Yeah! Oh my god, Liz, that is very much you. You can definitely do that. played through the first game again for prep. Like, okay, this is the ultimate route here because this is my save file going to the second one. This determines it all. Then I saw Percy and remembered. Mine is definitely... I'm so glad it's my Percy save that's the very last one because I love Percy so much. You want to save your game before proceeding? Of course I do. Save the game! Yes. Alright. Yeah, I can definitely imagine for people who have multiple pronouns, that is a really excellent feature. Fight Shack! Oh, it's Punchy 78 again!
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Punchy 78
Oh
here.
god,
with
the cool
Fight Shack
S
News.
on the shirt is
All the
still
fighting that's fit to post.
classic.
Big happenings in the scene today as P2W endures humiliation.
Laundry
at the hands
and
of a
pizza?
small team from a
Shaking up the
local
scene.
laundromat.
Fresh spaces and new sports. I just think it's neat.
In the upset of the century, this previously unknown team of locals utterly trounced Team P2W's Coda, who was fired on the spot.
Amazing.
Are P2W really as strong as we believed? Are they starting to show weakness? Are they no longer favored to win the Pro Tour? Will this little incident become the start of something bigger?
Gee, I wonder if that's foreshadowing.
I can't wait to see what this new team can do. For more on this developing story, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and rate Fight Shack 5 stars. This is only the beginning,
God,
folks.
this is too real. I just think it's neat. It is the distant future year 20XX, and I'm no longer an aspiring game champion. I'm an aspiring game champion and a team manager. That's one more set of shoes than I'd originally intended to fill, if we're being honest. I would have been perfectly content to blend in with an existing team as just another player, but this is what it takes, so be it. The good news is that I'm not flying solo Supreme Overlord of this team. Everybody has opinions to contribute. Bad news is that everybody has opinions, and I'm quickly discovering that balancing those out is getting tricky. Sorry, I am itchy. There we go. This morning, my job is simple. Completely redesign the team's profile in discomfort.fist and select a sponsor for our Pro Tour ambitions. I get to name everything now! All while keeping as many of my teammates happy as possible. Simple, right. Okay. Let's get to work. Loading. Loading.
Iris, online.
Hello, Ms. Manager. I also figured out how to run a virtualization of the Iris app on my home computer. PC Geeks get things done. Represent. Discomfort.fist certainly is a choice for a website name. Just call me Pank, Iris. Okay, hello, Pank. I finished compiling all input regarding your team profile and sponsorship opportunities, cross-referencing it with your friends and their own requests. Shall we start with the profile? Every good team deserves a good team name. I don't know, good clean fun could work nicely for that. True, but Team GCF was always a working title, and your friends have sent me lists for better names and acronyms. But these are only suggestions. If you want, you can make up a name and acronym yourself. Okay, let's see them. Zappers! God, she really is me. Like, I feel bad that I'm ignoring Zapper as much as I am in this playthrough, but, like, she's so fucking relatable. It's not even funny. Team, the best team! Although I do like... Yeah, I really like... I kind of like Zapper's idea the best. And I don't think I could come up with anything nearly as good as Team the Best Team. Picked Exemplar because EXE. That's a good one. Next Fiasco, yeah, it would either be Team the Best Team or Next Fiasco if I'm picking one of theirs. I can't get over Team the Best Team. I like it. I kind of like Team the Best Team because we're not just a team, we're the best team. Let's go with that.
Good work.
Okay, your team name and acronym are now registered with discomfort.fist. I've also emailed everyone to let them know of the change. Next, it's time to pick a sponsor. Beating team Play to Win made my job simple. You had sponsors lining up to talk to you. If you can keep that hot streak going, this will be easy peasy lemon squeezy. I've organized dossiers for you, including the sponsor's original pitch and any comments from your friends about the offer. Wow, thanks, Iris. Here I was thinking that being a manager would be, like, difficult and stuff.
Thank you.
I was originally made to be a virtual assistant to high-powered business executives. This sort of thing is child's play for me. Now, let's take a look at the offers. You have 3 of them to consider. Good day, Miss Explosion. I represent Crimson Tiger Energy Drink, the pre-beer beverage of choice for the 13 to 25-year-old gamer demographic. We're always on the lookout for promising young teens. Yours shows a great deal of promise. We'd like to sponsor your entry in the Pro Tour. Our team salary package more than generous, allowing you to focus entirely on team training practice without day jobs to worry. Whoa, okay. Oh,
Don't know about that.
Yeah, Iris forwarded me the CT offer. I guess they're a proven brand, but do we really want to be sponsored by the guys who sponsor everyone already? Plus, their energy tastes like warm battery acid. No way in hell am I slurping that stuff down.
You've gotta be kidding.
It's better suited for a gaming chair than actual human body. I refuse to wear anything that obnoxious. Hey, Pen, glad to see you showing up to Team P2W. We need fresh blood in the scene to keep it from stagnating. You are fresh. Blade Joysticks, makers of professional-grade fighting game joysticks, wants to sponsor your team all the way to the top. Our team salaries can't compete with the top draws, I'll admit that, but you get all the free hardware and controllers you'll ever need. Sign with us and we'll make sure you're all kitted out. Sound good? Let me know.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh, bad.
Not down for that.
Yeah. I think they're exactly what... Pizza Yums! Oh my god, yes! Pizza Yums! Pizza Yums! Pizza Yums! Pizza Yums! We want to help you. Would help if you were a bit more family friendly, though. Let's talk. Just drop me a line. We'll arrange to pay entrance fees to tournaments for you, if nothing else. Hello, everybody coming in from Windstream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. My name is Elise Explosion. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch.tv. And right now we are playing Arcade Spirits, the new Challengers, which is the sequel to the new, oh man, Bagel Bite emote might be really good. I will do some looking and see what I can find. Maybe, you know what, I could make that like a channel emote for now, like a follower emote. Hope you guys are having a great night. Lynn, what were you playing? We're,
No f***ing way.
oh yeah. Oh man, this would piss off Zap. Whoa! Hey, whoa, whoa. Hey, that's mean.
I must protest.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh man. Oh, fuck. Damn. Phasmophobia. Nice. Why are my 2 favorite characters the ones who don't want Pizza Yums the most? I don't want to do pizza out of spite. I mean, when pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime. I'm like, okay, I feel bad. I think that's what I might do too. Because, like, I personally can't see myself drinking, like, any energy drinks. Or wearing red. Yeah, fuck the Palace, fuck Dekonami, and fuck anyone who sponsors the Palace. I agree with you. Remember we learned to load the pizza bagels after a while, as much of a godsend as they are? Alright, I think we're gonna go with Blade. Like, I do genuinely feel bad that they are not, like, an accommodating stuff and that Jinx can't use them. Like, that feels shitty. But at the same time, fuck the Palace, fuck Dekonami, and fuck anyone who sponsors the Palace. So...
Ugh.
Thrilled like, okay, good. Take one for the, you don't want to deny your controller, pank, or keyboard.
Sounds good.
And that's all the managerial decisions you need to make today. I let out a long exhale, leaning back in my chair. This is more stressful than I thought it'd be. But you're doing so well, and you'll only get better at it in time. With me in your pocket, figuratively and literally, there's no way you can lose. And a pizza's on a bagel. You can eat pizza anytime. I'm definitely gonna have to obtain a bagel bite emote somehow. I have a lot of functionality you haven't even tapped yet, you know. If you want me to, I can get your leverage to negotiate for more from your sponsor. Leverage as in, blackmail? You'd be surprised how many embarrassing details are perfectly public if you know how to search for them. What do you say? Iris, no federal crimes. I'm already in hot water just for using your pirate app service. No blackmail. Or, it would help us get ahead of Fruit Blood and stay ahead. I'll consider it a possibility. What are we thinking here, friends? What are we thinking here? Do we want to play, like, by the book, or do we want to let Iris have a little bit of a fun time? Yeah, I think that might be too much. You chose to let Iris be sneaky? Oh. Opposite played safe. Alright, you know what? I think we're gonna play safe. Is it really blackmail if I'm just incriminating information dug out of deep web sources and used as a looming threat? You literally just defined the word blackmail. Good point. I guess I'm new at this, as when I'm being freshly activated only yesterday. It's time for 11 p.m. pasta? Fuck yeah, 11 p.m. pasta. How about 11 p.m. bagel bites? That's what I should have gotten Michael to buy me at the grocery store today. Damn it! Oh well. We got pizza cupcakes, which are not the same thing. They're delicious, but not the same thing. It's the wrong way to do things, period. Iris, there's a right way to do things and a wrong way to do things. Good and evil, selfless and selfish. I'd rather you fall on the right side of that line. Pizza cupcakes rule. Blackmail, hang on, I will pull up. Fuck yeah, I remember that pizza cake, that ruled. Alright, so. No. These are the pizza cupcakes. They are so good. I love them. You can get them at Wegmans. Oh my god, there's a little mascot guy! Pizza Pringles also rule. Listen, Jelly, I feel you are still a very good cake decorator. Pizza cupcakes are so... Oh, look at the little guy! He's so cute! I really like these things. They're super tasty. You can order them online. Here, they're a little expensive to order online, but they're so good. Look at this. They're very tasty. Hang on. Find us in stores. Visiting Elise, not spend time with value prepper to eat pizza cup. I mean, both are good, but like, look at that, man. Look, you take a look at that, you say, yeah, that's a pretty decent pizza substitute. All right. Okay, when you made cookies the other day, they were so good. At least the peanut butter ones, I ate like 4 of those, dude. Blackmail is criminal for a reason. It's cruel and inhuman. I won't be any part of something that generates misery for others. True, but would increase overall human misery by a small degree, and any non-zero amount of misery is still misery. Almost wanted to put an H in chat. No, we are not horny for pizza bagels. H in chat for the cupcakes. I think I understand. I'll have to think globally about the overall human condition. Thank you for explaining it to me. The asexuality has changed. I mean, valid. That's valid. Now, you should go freshen up. Team practice starts soon, and you still need to catch the subway over to Good Clean Fun. Onward, Miss Manager. Pank! Onward, Miss Pank! At least that's over with. All you need to do now is go down to the arcade and kick some virtual ass. I know I can do that, at least. No more wrangling strong personalities, no more settling conflicts, just doing what I was born to do. Play games. Right? Of course not. Of course not. This is only chapter 2. You know we're gonna get there and everybody's gonna be fighting. Right. Except, well... Ugh, matchmaking is taking forever. It's literally been 2 minutes, Zapper. Yeah, I know, forever. How are we supposed to get practice matches if the strippers can't find anybody at our skill level? It's gotta be your ELO dragging us down or something. Or yours dragging us up. High-ranked pros aren't always playing this early in the day, you know. Having only a single FOD2 machine in the entire arcade plus a slow day for online matchmaking means practice is moving at a snail's pace. On the plus side, while Dom and Zap are busy getting their rounds in, I'm free to wander around and chat with people. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no, she is very much, Zapper is very much me. It's great. Probably for the best. I haven't spent much time getting to know them yet. I should take advantage of this quiet moment. I doubt I can visit everyone before it's my turn at bat, but I can squeeze some socializing in. Who do I want to chat with? Duh. Loxley's in his usual spot, practicing catching plush toys with a dodgy crane apparatus. But he's lackluster in his approach, with little flair. Maybe he's smiling, but compared to how he played yesterday, he's just a shell of his swashbuckling self, going through the motions. Hey, how's it hanging and catching? Ah, oh, Pank, 'tis but you. Pardon my sharp reaction.
An unpleasant business, this.
It's been a rather unpleasant morning for me. I fear I am not at 100 today. It's cool. What's on your mind? Crime. Specifically, the nature and definition of crime. Pretty sure it's stuff that breaks the laws. Yes, and who creates those laws? Who has the power, and how is it given to them? Who gives it to them, and why? Last night, a massive archive of abandonware was taken down by DMCA strikes. That's a thick load of geek speak for old software nobody's supporting anymore, removed by threat of legal action for copyright violation. Crap, which one? The Understore. Damn, still a few old MS-DOS games I wanted to download from the Understore. Did anybody mirror the files?
Most unfortunate.
Aye, but those archives are private now for fear of further retaliation. These games were part of our shared cultural history, Pank, but pulled from storefronts due to other legal nonsense. Literally the only way to play them was via an illegal archive. Without that, they'd be lost forever to the winds of history. This is something I feel extremely strongly about in general, actually. Copyright in its current form only exists because a certain mouse whose name dare not be invoked pushed hard for legal changes to ensure infinite domination over their valuable rodent, which is again extremely true. And the DMCA, crafted by ill-advised fools in 1990X, gives those corporations the power of private police action to do with as they please. I wrote an entire report about this my junior year of high school. You feel my concern as well, yes? It's a shame we're losing so many games because companies won't make them legally available. It's a bummer. You know those comic book fighting games they made a few years ago? They were gone from digital storefronts a few years after release due to licensing issues. I'd be perfectly willing to fork over $20 for it if they'd let me, but the only way to play it now is illegally on an emulator. Indeed, you see the crux of the issue. I appreciate that this is the way that the writing is going. Like, thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I admit to disappoint.
And thus, to be a game historian is to be criminal. There is no other way, and that is a shame. He sighs, leaning against the crane game heavily. Sometimes, I wonder if I've involved myself far too deeply in matters such as these. I have a number of, activities I take part in for my activism. All while trying to support Team the best team. Support all my friends. Where's a man thin in time? This life, this modern society we live in, has become rather overcomplicated, has it not? So many noble causes, so many difficult boundaries to mind, some to be watchful of, others to cross boldly. I know I'm but one man. I don't ascribe to the great man theory of history. It takes movement, not a man, to effect change. But I want to do my part. Use the privilege I was born with for societal better. Oh, God, you stole my heart. Like... Big step right over the lines others may not be able to risk crossing, even if that can be rather draining at times. I'm guessing you mean more than sitting around pondering sociological theory when you say it's draining. Oh, absolutely. I'm not the sort to sit back and like a face wall post and feel I've done something of grand importance. You know I challenged the established arcade elite by exposing and exploiting predatory games of chance, which involves some sketchy, dangerous work. Also very tired, so I must end it with some plenty of H's on my behalf. You got it, Cheesy! I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming too terribly much longer, but we'll see if I can get to like a good stopping point. Because I gotta go to the food truck festival tomorrow. Woohoo! Excuse me. Oh, hang on, Cheesy. Hang on. Don't leave yet. There. Click that and now you can leave. Alongside other activities, regarding which it'd be best if you remained in the dock. Ugh. Mitch, if you ever find your way out here, like, we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen, buddy. I believe. But, as noted, it's tiring giving so much of myself, even if I feel I must, even if it wears down my mental health in the process. You gotta self-care, too. Only so much Loxley to go around. Loxley, don't forget about self-care. When you're tired, rest. When you're hungry, eat. Take the time you need for yourself. Being selfless is noble, but if you give so much of yourself that you have nothing left, you aren't really helping your cause. It's a marathon, not a sprint, okay? Indeed. That is a wisdom to consider. Oh my god. Please, like, seriously, like, I legitimately mean that. If you ever find yourself on this side of the country, we will give you the grand tour. I have many causes, many tasks and errands. I must be vigilant, but first rest to maintain that vigil. I do not wish to let my friends down, Pank. Their cause is just, and I will do my duty. Dude, you play video games. It's not that intense.
As you like.
Yes, of course. I meant playing video games. What sign language? Oh, yeah, Liz! Yeah, there fucking is! Thank you, my friend. You have boasted my confidence, which I'll note is not of infinite supply. Bolstering is welcome. Freshly invigorated, Loxley stretches out his arms, unkinking muscles and rolling his neck a bit. It's very sexy. I think I'll resume my practice until it's my turn on FOD2. Let me know when the game's free, yes? You got it. Pity we don't have one more than one machine. We could have another, if we were willing to cross a few boundaries. But this domain belongs to Lord Ben and Lord Matt, and I'll not go against their wishes. We'll simply have to find alternatives. And never know what'll turn up. We'll see. Domino and Zapper are still playing, so it's off to see someone else. Who's next? Let's go talk to... Let's go talk to Jinx and Grace. With good, clean fun via trifecta of greasy food, clean clothes, and hot arcade action, it's not too surprising to see my arcade friends washing underwear and stuff. Grace is chatting away with Jinx while folding mostly black clothing from the dryer. Jinx, for her part, occasionally glances at her phone while talking. How many socks have you lost to the sock goblins today? A few, but sock goblins aren't real. Then maybe it's Grace. Unlikely. Besides, Grace is helping me get my clothes sorted out. It'd be counterproductive. She does your laundry?
Good idea.
Can't exactly carry a giant basket of clothes with these arms. Used to use a wagon, tug it along on wheels, but it's less tiring to get some help with stuff like this, and Grace volunteered. I was happy to lend a hand to my BFF, and it's a good opportunity to just chat and relax, you know? Oh, am I interrupting chat and relax times? Nah, it's fine. Something grabs Jinx's attention, her eyes flicking down to her phone while Grace continues folding black t-shirts. Grace, that car you were talking about, the Asimov? Yes? And Jinx turns her phone around to show the news headline. Self-driving car kills driver in accident. Alarmed, Grace nearly drops the shirt she was folding.
Oh no.
Oh no. It says here that it was swerving to avoid someone who screwed up and drifted out of their lane. Someone would have died either way. Still, not great for Asimov.
Oh.
That's really disappointing, even beyond my condolences for that poor man behind the wheel. A lot of us in the AI development community were really pulling for the Asimov. It could have solved a lot of our infrastructure and transportation problems. Maybe they can fix the bug and negative PR won't squish the project entirely?
Not sure about that.
Doubtful. Problem is people. Any idiot humans on the road introduce X factors that an Asimov can't always solve for.
Ugh.
Sometimes I think people can't be trusted with cars. We're too reckless, too stupid, too inattentive for those high-speed metal bricks. I'm guessing any AI would have difficulty solving the old trolley problem. So if the car swerves, someone dies. If the car didn't swerve, someone dies. Sounds to me like an ethics problem. Probably not in the wheelhouse of an AI to have a definitive solution to one of the classic philosophical conundrums, right?
Can't agree to that.
I'd agree, but it was a human driver accidentally drifting into the lane that caused the accident, not Asimov. Blaming the AI for some idiot's mistake? No, personal responsibility has to hold fast. Sometimes I think if every car was run by code, it'd all flow smoothly, optimally, safely, even if America will never give up driving. Yeah, that's unlikely. Even aside from one's independent spirit and freedom of movement, people don't trust AI yet. And sadly, this incident won't help Asimov's chances of acceptance in the mainstream. Maybe Iris should drive cars instead? She seems compassionate enough to make the right choices. What if self-driving cars were based on the Iris technology? Feels like she's light years ahead of what they've got now. Oh, she is. She's definitely capable. But Iris is a general-purpose AI with a general-purpose set of skills. She can learn via download and outperform most humans, true, but given the importance of this, a hyper-focused driving AI would be preferable. Clean, efficient, fast, and perfect. In theory, anyway. I love science. I mean, I love science. Not in that goofy OMG science rules way you see on Facewall or Twitter. I'm a firm believer in both the human spirit and the ability to improve upon the human condition through science.
That's wonderful.
Robotics, biohacking, space exploration, everything. There's a bright future ahead of us if we're willing to put old attitudes aside and reach for it. With the last of the laundry folded, Grace packs the clothes up into a plastic laundry basket. I'm feeling better now, and I'm sure Asimov will bounce back from this. That's my girl. Always nice to see you smile.
See you later.
Excuse us, Pank. Grace and I gotta drag this stuff back to my place. Okay, but come back in time for team practice. I'm sure the FOD machine will be available soon. Won't be gone long. I literally live 3 floors up in the apartments over GCF. Oh, hey, that's handy. Definitely. Domino and Zapper are still playing, so it's off to see someone else. Who's next? Alright, do we want to go talk to Ben and Matt, or do we want to talk to Rhapsody? What shall we do? Excuse me. Always for Ben and Matt. You know what? Yeah, let's talk to Ben and Matt. I think Rhapsody's fine on their own. I feel like it sounds like a good idea. I might be tangled up in practice sessions all afternoon, so a heavy slice of za would be advisable.
Good day.
A fine day indeed.
Aww.
Your first day as a manager. How exciting. What can we get for you, our delightful high-powered business executive?
But please, just Pank, and I'll keep it simple today. Just a cheese lover's pizza.
Can't be too cheesy, I always say, even if my bowels occasionally say otherwise.
One piping hot slice of the good stuff slides over to me. I open the box to notch on it, too eager to go find a table first.
Wow, you're full of pep today. I would have thought your first shot at managerial duties would grind you down into a tiny, quivering wad of stressed-out jelly.
Please don't remind me. I'm trying to avoid liquefying myself. When I was here yesterday, I didn't realize that becoming your team's manager was one step on my dream ladder.
Sometimes the ladder to our dreams has missing steps. In that case, it can be difficult to climb by yourself.
Yeah.
Ben's right. No need to burden just yourself, especially when there are people around you who've had some experience at making dreams happen.
Aww. Who?
Us. Matt's talking about us.
Yeah, that's true. I remember that other game.
Indeed. We'd be happy to impart our learned wisdom upon the younger generation. Want some pointers?
Of course. Okay. How should I... Oh, here we go. How should I manage interpersonal conflicts? I want to keep everybody happy. We're all friends and team the best team, but conflicts are going to come up. I can already sense some tension between a few of them. As manager, it's my job to keep everybody happy, right? How can I solve those conflicts?
Not so sure about that.
That's a tricky one, especially since, well, you can't actually keep everybody happy. Ideally, yes, happiness is a lovely thing, but more often than not, there has to be compromise. Comfortable middle ground between two clashing points of view, an acceptable solution, if not an ideal one. You're not responsible for an ideal state of perfect happiness. You're responsible for making them as happy as possible. Responsibilities on top of, playing FOD2. This is still a heck of a lot for me.
Indubitably.
You can do the thing! We believe in you! But you barely know me. We're excellent judges of character. Say, you know what Pank reminds me of? The Young Elise explosion? Indeed. Oh, that's right, I used the same name in my last game! Herf derf, herf derf. Indeed, that same spark of destiny, I'd say. Really going places. Wait, Elise? That's my cousin! I'm an explosion! That's a great touch! Well, small world, isn't it? Yeah, we haven't been in touch. The whole explosion family is sort of perpetually in survival instinct mode. Doesn't lend itself well to cousinly togetherness. I haven't kept tabs on her. Well, allow us to fill in the gaps for you. We cheered around as she created the arcade of her dreams. What a grand adventure that was. Hey, yeah, Elise and her cousin Elise. How did you miss that? Lovely dreams, simply lovely. No doubt similar to your own dreams in a way. Oh, you didn't do this, Matt and Ben? You did the other ones? Aww.
You never know quite where life will take you. Something Matt and I have experienced firsthand.
I do wish we could talk to everyone. I know that's part of the gameplay is picking who you need to go talk to.
Indeed. We started out running a donut shop and bookstore.
Oh, you ran both a donut shop and a bookstore? How did you manage to run two businesses at once?
By running one business. We sold books and donuts under one roof.
Oh, I'm so glad Matt and Ben are back in this game.
The whole story. Ah, such halcyon days of literature and sugar.
Have I been you know what? I have not been to Asheville yet. We were funny story, we were supposed to go back in April 2020 for a wedding that, for understandable reasons, got canceled. And we have not made our way back down there yet. My grandmother lives in Charlotte, though. Just outside of Charlotte.
Sadly, shifting demographics and the opening of a high-end cafe named La Biblio the Queue du Croissant signaled the end of that venture.
The Bibliothèque du Croissant? Went last week on it. Oh man, that sounds cool.
Another sad tale of local business crushed.
We'll get there
big
someday.
donut
We have
and
plans.
Big book.
Big donut and big book.
Not that we let it bring us down. No, we moved right along to our next idea. Pizza, laundry, and video games.
I'm sorry, this was your go-to idea?
Absolutely.
Positively.
My point is, you may never know where you'll end up, but the journey to get there will certainly be interesting. You weren't expecting to manage an esports team, but look, you're managing an esports team. Isn't that something?
That's sure something.
Wear the mark of chaos with pride. Surf the wave. Ride the snake.
Oh, well, I'll ride Loxley's snake if you catch my drift.
That means something entirely different, Matt.
Aww.
So this is Arcade Spirits: The New Challengers. It's a sequel to one of my favorite visual novels of all time. And it's cute. Batman. It's so basically what this game starts out as is that you are a very interested solo competition esports player and you want to try to find a team. And your virtual AI assistant finds one And it's just a ragtag group of friends playing together at a small local arcade. And it is your job to kind of whip them into shape to make them a viable, worthwhile team. With some other sort of interpersonal stuff along the way. That's a very, very quick and dirty summary of it. But the original game is one of my favorites. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. If you have any, I mean, it's kind of like a dating sim. It's not kind of a dating sim. It is a dating sim, but the dating part is optional, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's like I just really like this one. It's really fun. This game just came out technically yesterday. Quick and dirty H. Cheesy isn't even here to defend himself against the H's right now. But yeah, this technically, it technically released yesterday. Even though I was given a promo copy, which was super, super, super nice. The devs are great. They're just really great people. It's fun. It's funny. And it's available on like all platforms. I'm playing it on Steam, but it's available on Switch, PS4, I think Xbox as well. And that's basically everything, right? I don't think there is anything else. Ben contemplates his next words as their back and forth stream of consciousness finally pauses for a brief moment. I mean, be honest, where did you actually see yourself in 10 years' time? Did in a shocking tuna fish mishap. To be honest, probably still sitting alone in my dark apartment all day, grinding on ladder. So I personally like this a lot more than Dream Daddy, but Dream Daddy is not my personal favorite. But it's similar to it, in like gameplay. You know, it's obviously the stories are vastly different. These take place in a future where the video game crash of the 80s never happened. So arcades are still like a viable thing that people can go to, aside from it just being like, you know, your standard Dave & Buster's. It's pretty cool. For being honest, I'd be right where I was a few days ago, sitting by myself in a dark apartment, playing one video game for hours and hours. And I'm trying to put my watch back on and it's not going. There we go. I used to think that was enough. As long as I kept on winning, it'd all be worth it. Now, I don't know. I'm still sorting things out. I played the entire KFC dating sim. It was a choice. You're good with people, Hank. If anybody can help you sort things out, is your friends and team the best team? And us, Ben and me, we can help. Yes, we can help. Come to us anytime you have doubts, and we'll set you right as rain. Why is putting my damn watch on, like, the hardest thing in the world? Oh, you remember the Colonel Sanders. Des, were you there for the Colonel Sanders dating sim? I swear you were. I swear you must have been. Thanks, guys. No thanks needed. We live to serve. Now then, next order, please. And that's when I noticed a very long line forming behind me of people waiting for Ben and Matt to get on with it. I think it's free on Steam. I mumbled an apology, then scamper off to devour my pizza. Oh my god, the John Cena dating sims, the Todd Howard dating sims. I've played a lot of weird, like, visual novel games on this stream. I'm not sure Ben and Matt work as the obligatory substitute father figures in the grand narrative of my new life. At the very least, they make for cool uncles. Okay, seriously, what's taking so long? Domino and Zapper should have completed a few matches by now. Curious, I decided to go check in on them. Uh-oh. On arriving at the center of the arcade, I see them in the middle of a pretty intense match, with everyone else just sort of watching from the sidelines. Oh, that reminds me? Curious, I joined the fringes of the group to see what's going on.
Oh, for f***'s sake. That's the third time I've been ganked. Domino, get your
I have one
ass
I
up here
played that I
and
think you may
defend
enjoy,
me.
and if not, I just wanted to give you... Ooh, go for it!
Can't talk, swarmed by ninja. Or ninjas? You pluralize ninja, or is ninja already plural?
Shut the f*** up and help me. We're gonna lose this match if you don't get your act together.
I didn't exactly see you diving into my lane to save my bacon when they roasted me in round 1, Zapper-chan.
I'll bail you out when you learn the difference between your joystick and your...
Whoo! Spicy! I love her. Oh, good. They're fighting. That's what I was hoping for. Some interpersonal drama to sort out.
Finally, you decide to stop twiddling your thumbs and dive my lane. Honestly, Domino, you've got the speed and grace of a garbage truck.
Are we trash talking then? Is that what's expected of me? Okay, I can trash talk.
I don't know if this is anything like what he did with Divine. It's told through nostalgia, basically, but it's really good. What is it? Oh, it's our life? Oh, okay. Duly noted.
Because you've built your life entirely around this game while pushing your friends away, you're probably going to die alone and unloved.
Ooh, spicy.
In a decade or so, your reflexes will be too shot to do the one thing you were any good at.
Damn.
You'll be like a high school quarterback who has nothing at the end of the road but alcoholism and loneliness. Also, you smell like poop. Well, did I talk trash of sufficient quality to earn your admiration, Zapper?
Exactly 3 seconds of horrified silence follow as Zapper's expression slides perfectly from terror to rage. And then she makes that rage known, rather directly. With instinctive anger, she uses both hands to give Domino a hard shove away from her, which causes him to stumble, trip over his ratty old backpack he'd left on the floor, and fall on his ass. Everyone in Team the Best Team stands speechless as Domino sits on the floor with Zapper looming over him. On realizing everyone's staring, Zapper stammers, lips moving silently before she finally blurts out a retort. I quit! Oh boy.
Screw you all. I'm going home.
Great! We're only in chapter 2! With determination, she shoves past the rest of the group on her way out the door to leave good, clean fun. Presumably forever.
Oh no.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Grace, it's okay. Deep breaths.
Can't be happening.
It's happening again, isn't it? It's all coming apart. I should have stepped in. I knew this would happen. No, the one who should have stepped in quicker was me. Know what Domino's capable of, what Zapper's capable of. Well, let's go calm or quiet while they take care of this, okay? It's gonna be fine. I'm here for you. Right, it'll be fine. I trust you. Right, rock, paper, scissors then? On 3. 1, what? I'm sad to say this isn't the first time those two have had a bit of an altercation. Not the first time Zapper's quit the team. First time she's ever shoved someone, mind you. That's a bit of an escalation. So we're trying to figure out which one of us is going to chase down Zapper and who's going to tend to Domino. It's only at that moment that I noticed Domino is indeed slinked off somewhere, silently leaving the scene of the crime. Maybe I should be doing this. I'm the manager, right? I need to manage my team. HR duties aside, it might help to hear it from us. We've known both of them for a bit longer. Agreed, 'tis an admirable suggestion, but 'twould be best if we handle this. We've done it before and have no qualms doing it again. And again, and again, looping in stagnation. That's why I'm here, right? Iris said they needed me. Even Zapper agreed the team desperately needed fresh blood. If I'm not willing to step in here, this sort of thing is just gonna happen again. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not for weeks, but at the very least I can overrule the rock, paper, scissors to take on one of these two myself. Thanks for wanting to take care of this, but I'm gonna help too. I'm not only their manager, but I'm their friend too. So I'm in. Both Lafcity and Loxley give me a solemn nod, but now I need to decide who I want to go after. Alright, hang on. Before I click that, I'm gonna open up Steam and I'm gonna look up, you said it was called Our Time? Our Life. Ooh, fascinating. Okay. I have it open so I can download it when I'm not streaming. Okay! Who do I go talk to? Myself or do I go talk to Domino? Oh man. Alright, let's think here. I feel like my friendship is higher with Domino. And then maybe I need to raise it on Zapper? But is my friendship too low on Zapper that she's not going to listen to me? This is a tough one. I feel like I want to go try to talk to Zapper. Better go after Zapper. She said she's going home. Where does she live? All the way across town. She'd be taking the subway, but you might catch up to her if you start running. One foot in front of the other. Got it. Good luck with Domino. Worry not, my friend. Rhapsody and I will handle him with care. It's a big city. If I can't find Zapper before she hops a train, I'll have to cross the whole thing looking for her. Running at top speed, I nearly take a tumble down the stairs to get to the subway station in my effort to get to her quickly. Fortunately, I spot her getting on a train, headed to Midtown. I barely squeeze through the doors of her car before it takes off. By the time I actually approach, I'm so out of breath I can barely do more than wheeze and gasp. Zapper, Just a moment. She passes a hand in front of her face, wiping at her eyes before casting an annoyed look my way. What the fuck are you doing here? Let me guess, you won the rock, paper, scissors showdown. Ugh.
This is messy.
Look, you can forget it, okay? I'm done. Burned the bridge. No going back. I'm done. I'm out. It's over. I'm a lousy fit for the team, anyway. Forcing air back into my lungs, I really need to do that cardio clearly. I speak up to protest that. Your friends will forgive you if you come back. They've done it before, haven't they? Zapper, ugh. Jeez, don't burst a lung or anything. Take a moment. Breathe, okay? Right. Look. Your friends are the ones who sent me to talk to you. You're right about that. That means they want you on the team. You lost your cool, yeah. You shoved someone. That's not great, but if you come back and apologize... Are you kidding me? What, so I waltz back up and go, hey dude, sorry for assaulting you and everything's wine and roses? I guess so. In what world does that make sense? I fucked up bad. They shouldn't forgive me so easily. I crossed the line. She paused. Did you design this character? I designed this character, yes. She pauses after that, trying to figure out her words before actually saying them, hoping to explain what she means.
Look, let me put it to you this way. They're all good people. Better people than me. They keep allowing me to up. It's okay, we still love you, Zapper. But I hurt Domino. That wasn't harsh language, that was literal violence. And don't give me, oh, you didn't really mean to hurt him. He just tripped over his bag, because that can't be forgiven. It shouldn't be forgiven. I'm an abusive jerk, and I don't deserve it.
Oh, honey.
Jinx may think she's the cursed one, but if anyone's gonna drag this team down to the depths, it's me. Because I don't know how not to be a piece of shit.
Aww.
Don't you see? I can't go back. I wouldn't inflict myself on my own worst enemy, much less on my friends.
Oh, and Zapper goes quiet, looking at her toes rather than meeting my gaze. I'm not entirely sure what I can do to fix this. I don't think I can just pour emotional reassurance over her head and call it a day. She's buried so deep in self-loathing that it'd just make it worse if I offer empty platitudes. But I shouldn't just let her go, right? I can't take it on face value that she really wants to abandon her friends. Zapper, do you want to come back to the team?
Want's got nothing to do with it. I can't. It'd be no good for anyone if I come back. Give it a few weeks and this whole mess will happen again. Right?
Wrong, and here's why. If you're worried about the same thing will happen again, don't. I'm here for all of us. Things will change. Banter I can allow you back in, but on probation, that way it's not completely... No, I don't like that. You folks are seriously stuck in a rut, aren't you? If you keep making mistakes and they keep forgiving you, that's a hell of a loop to repeat. But there's an X factor in play you aren't considering, Zapper. What's that? Me. The fact that they could literally play rock, paper, scissors to see who would check on you says that this has become way too common. If this sort of thing happens again, I'll step in and cut it off. I know what to look for now, and I won't let the cycle repeat. Consider me your combo breaker. I'm the one who's going to bust you out of the loop just by existing. It's true, we've never had a manager before, or even a newcomer to our little insular gang. I mean, the newest recruit is Loxley, and he came on board like 3 years ago. That's stagnation.
Okay.
Alright, you keep me in check and I'll be willing to come back. Make sense? Makes sense. Zapper looks around, realizing for the first time that we've been zooming along at high speed during this entire exchange. Let's switch trains and head back. I'll pay your fare. It's only fair. I'll use the time to figure out how I'm going to apologize to Domino for the assault and the trash talk. This is probably the worst I've felt in years. Normally someone comes at me like, yo Zapper, you go too far, and I'm like, whatevs, but this time it's a friend that you hurt. Yeah. I need to win back everyone's trust after what I did, and bowing before Domino to beg forgiveness, it's a start. Only a start. On the plus side, I got Ms. Manager to keep me in line from now on, right? Please, just Pank. You got it, Ms. Manager Pank, ma'am. With our confidence restored, we ride out the rest of the trip back to good, clean fun and higher spirits. Despite these two having a bit of an audience in the form of their collective friends and allies, it's like they're in their own isolated world at the moment. Nobody chirps in from the sidelines to let them hash it out without interference. How do you want to do this? Do I apologize, then you apologize? Or you apologize, then I apologize? Or do we just apologize at the same time? Let's do that! Okay. I shouldn't have trash talked you. I shouldn't have tried to hurt you with words. If you're terrible for hurting you, that was inexcusable. I knew it would hurt you to say that, and I have no excuse. I don't actually want to quit the team if you'll allow me to cut back. I don't want you to quit the team. I forgive you if you forgive me. From now on, I'll try to keep my aggression and apathy in check. And I need to do better at stopping myself before I go too far. So, we're friends? I know I'm a mess, but we're still friends, right? Despite me being a weirdo? Hey, don't call yourself a weirdo. I get that you're working through stuff. You're less of a mess than most people I know, honestly. From now on, I'll reserve my trash talk for our mutual blood enemies. And I'll save my pithy commentary for people who disrespect you. And, I think I better get there before this gets any more touchy-feely. I don't mind touchy-feely, but that's cool. We got it all out. All good now? We good. With their word soup spilled all over the floor, they seem satisfied with the results, even if I could only follow about half of it. This really spreads to the rest of the team soon after.
That sounds great.
Thank goodness. Maybe things can get back to normal now. Better than normal, I'd say. Didn't even have to force the apology out of Zapper this time. It's important to have a cohesive team, and I think we just got extra sticky. I'm happy we were able to resolve it all.
Marvelous.
Indeed, together we are an unstoppable force. We must endeavor to not allow strife to pull us apart again. A very upbeat note to end on, even if team dysfunction led us to need an upbeat note in the first place. It's probably naive of me to hope that I could just join a team, kick some butt, and win the glory. Real relationships are never quite that clean. They take work. Word Soup is definitely your new nickname. Oh shit. Well, I know who we're raiding after this. Still, I've clearly brought Zapper a bit further than ever before. Maybe my words will help break whatever cycle they were stuck in. Now to refocus the team. Okay, alright, practice time. Team the best team. Great to see why everything worked out, but let's not forget why we're here today. We've only got one FOD2 machine, so we'll have to take turns. Let's see who's going next.
Hello.
Hello.
Pardon the interruption. Maybe barge in unceremoniously. You want to play FOD2 next? What? No, we come bearing gifts. Unimaginable treasure in envelope form. Matt presses a sealed document into my hands, printed on the sort of paper you normally reserve for grand historical declarations. It even has an official-looking seal with a fancy letter H embossed in the wax. Ha-ha! Guys, are you seeing this? I am posting this in the Discord. I'm posting this in out of context. We are very being seen. Are we being summoned into a tribunal of some sort? Do I need a lawyer in a powdered wig? Designated second by trial for trial by combat? Even better, we're being excited to a local game tournament, a very exclusive one, being hosted by an old friend of ours. Seems your triumph over Team Play to Win really is opening doors. He doesn't open those doors to just any- Is it Hamza? It's Hamza! It's gotta be! And you're invited to his latest affair. Isn't that nice?
Well, look at you.
Color us impresses your ability to make an impression. I'm colored, impressed. Curious, I break the seal and read the letter. Yes! Is Where's my boy? Greetings, Team the Best Team. You are summoned forth this evening to do battle against other mighty warriors and the claim riches untold. To participate in this exclusive tournament, come to the Arcade Slurplus warehouse on 23rd Street by sundown. Those who arrive late shall not be admitted. For the winning team, the ultimate prize at the end of this furious battle, their very own Fist of Discomfort 2 machine. This invitation follows Pank and a partner of their choosing to participate in the main tournament. However, the rest of your team is encouraged to accompany you and frolic in the festivities. There should be plenty of social amusements and hot competition for everyone. May the odds be ever in your favor, signed your benevolent benefactor, Hamza. Yay! What's a Hamza? Is it a new kind of pizza? No, Hamza. The second H is implied. Different twist on the syllable. Hamza is a legendary game finder and auctioneer. Normally he sells or trades for the games he acquires, but it seems he set up a tournament to let players win games. Whoa, okay, this could be big for us. For my initial research, which admittedly was just me saying, hey Iris, search the web for how to launch an esports team. You got it, Pen. Now searching. Rhetorical statement, Iris. But yeah, taking part in local tournaments is a terrific way to get a new team off of the ground. It's a hell of an opportunity. And having a second FOD2 machine would solve a lot of problems now that I think about it. Team practice would go far more smoothly. Okay, we accept the invitation. Let's do this. Splendid. Wonderful. See, our work here is done. Away we go. Listen up, team. If you want to network with some local pros and play some games, tag along. Sounds like everybody can come. I believe I'll bow out of this one. I'm afraid I have other affairs to attend to on this fine eve, but I shall wish you the best on your path to glory. Oh, okay. Sure thing. Odd that he's bowing out so quickly. Maybe he's got plans to get banned from a few new arcades or is joining a midnight protest or something. Granted, I've only seen him in an arcade context. I have no idea what he does in his actual free time. Not sure I'm up for playing in a tournament tonight. Travel's rough on me, especially to, what'd the invite say? A warehouse? Dodgy. It's okay, Jinx. You can just hang out a bit, head home whenever you want. I'm not sure this is my scene either, honestly.
Let's do this.
But we'll both still come with you, Pank. Fly the team colors, shake the pom-poms, whatevs. Absolutely, for Team the Best Team! Okay, so that means I'll be teaming with... I could pick Rhapsody, but even if things ended well with Zapper and Domino, leaving them to their own devices together might be risky. Instead, I'll tag team with one of them tonight. Who should I enter the tournament with? Ooh. Let's go with... Let's go with... Oh man, choices. Zapper. Zapper, you're with me. Let's huff and puff and blow their house down.
Can't beat my
I'm down to be the
pure
big bad
awesomeness.
wolf. Count me in. I'd love to win us a second FOD2 machine. No glory for Domino, it seems. Overlooked again. So sad. So tragic.
Fair.
Domino, you can stick with me tonight. We can watch our opponents from afar and give Pank and Zapper the inside scoop. Oh, I'm not complaining. I love being picked last. Anything to delay a mild concussion from dodgeball a few moments longer. I think I'll head home, actually. It's been a weird day, and I could use the time to de-stress. You wacky kids have fun, you hear? Sounds like we've got a plan. Now let's practice a bunch, grab some dinner, and hop a train to this event. Win or lose, we'll show them what Team the Best Team is all about. Together, we can do anything. With our team spirit restored from this morning's incident, Team the Best Team gets to work preparing for the tournament to come. As the sun starts to set, we make our way over to the warehouse where the tournament will be held. Alright, so I am going to save here. And I think I am going to call it for tonight, unfortunately. Mostly because there is another stream going on that I think would be really great to go check out. I think that's a good save spot, so that way we can just jump right back in there. I am being told that, Luke is going to be doing a listening party for his new album live on Twitch at midnight. So, we're gonna go raid him. We're going to... I think it'd be really great to stick around. I know I want to hear the new album. So, let's go send him some good, clean fun and some good, clean love. We're gonna go check out Luke. I will be back on Tuesday, I hope, with more Arcade Spirits. We will come back for, I'm not giving up on the randomizer Nuzlocke yet. We're gonna do that. But let's go send some love. Everybody take care, be well, and I will see you on Tuesday. Later.